All right. Hello out there to every single knuckle dragging, mouth drooling detractor. Well, Donkey Kong is finally over for Philifer. Shocking, didn't hit the goal. But I realized I had gifted memberships for August that I didn't give out, so that's kind of shitty. My bad. I thought I gave them out, but I guess that was the beginning of July that I was thinking of. Matters not. Big ups to everybody who got one. You can snag the link for the Discord because the gifted memberships are the unhinged membership or whatever the fuck it's called that I've made like a year ago and already forgotten about. But you can grab the link and join us in Discord if you want. We can do that. So we have here the end of Donkey Kong. Oh my God. It took us long enough to get here. Of course, he didn't hit the goal. Let's watch a clip from Snort Hogan.
Snort. I got the drip. We need to finish this game.
Why didn't I help him hit the goal? Oh, he can get fucked.
I'm going to make a ridiculous effort to push forward and finish this game tonight and tomorrow. We
Tipping herself? No, we don't get paid for those.
must finish it this week. I am actually debating. I don't think I'm going to go for any collectibles. Like, seriously, I don't think I'm going to look for any bananas. I think I'm just going to push right through, only following the waypoints in the world.
Ivica streamed most of this last night, and I watched most of it, but God, was it painful. God, was it just absolutely just awful and painful.
And just trying to finish it. Because, man, do I want to beat this game so we can work on other stuff, right? Like, we really need to have the time to start working on other games. Let's see how it goes. I don't think we're going to finish it tonight, but I think we'll finish it tomorrow if I make the effort to just push through. So we'll see. But
he does end up finishing it. Like I say, he finished it last night. So this is like a half-hour video or whatever. I will speed it up for everyone's sanity. But obviously, if you don't want to be spoiled with like some stuff that happens here at the end of Donkey Kong, then like don't watch.
Anyway, thanks for being here tonight. Let's chill, let's talk, let's hang out. Let's enjoy each other's company. While I do this, please do me a favor. All of you are here, all you regulars are here. Do not ignore the stream. When I'm here, let's talk, let's hang out. Let's make it a social experience, so at least I'm not bored to tears at this very boring game at this point. Please, let's turbo through it. I'm making that commitment to you that we're going to turbo through it and try to finish.
I can't imagine why nobody wants to give you anything.
But please hang out, okay? What's up, Euthanasia? What's up, Gaia One? How you doing? How was dinner? Pretty good. We had chicken Italian sausage grinders. So we had a crusty style, like grinder roll bread, and then I cut a triangular shape out of it, and I filled it with chopped up Italian chicken sausage and a spicy marinara sauce and a little bit of mozzarella cheese. My wife had actually seasoned the sauce with red pepper and some other things like Tuscan seasonings, like, oregano and stuff. So it was really good. It was a very good dinner. A little bit heavy on the
Tuscan seasonings. Oh my God.
carbs because the bread, but the meat was absolutely delicious. Okay. All right. So there is some good news here. After last night, us coming far short of hitting the support goal for Minecraft, we did hit the support goal for Gears of War. So
yeah, he kind of had to beg and beg and beg and beg to get to the Gears of War goal. He finally got there. Somebody gave him like 10 gifteds or whatever. Jerry, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, honey. I appreciate your generosity. Big ups. If anybody got a gifted membership so far, don't forget you can grab the link on the posts tab somewhere and come hang out in Discord if you want. Yeah, so
I'm gonna play Gears of War again, likely next week as a late.
he acts like he hit the goal like 2 minutes after he started playing the game. He didn't. For most of it, he was like sitting at like the halfway point, and then slowly but surely it trickled in. And then right at the end, I think he was like $20 away, and he was like, please, 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 please. And then as soon as he hit the goal, he was like, all right, everything's good. We'll play this again.
Night stream. We'll give it a shot as another multiplayer stream and see how it goes. And as long as people still show up, engage in support with it, we'll keep it in the rotation as something different to do. Now, listen, I suck. I suck at that game. I need to play a lot more to get
At least the self-awareness is there. It rarely is.
good at it again. I was really just doing poorly, okay? I couldn't even remember where are the weapons, how do you use them? It was a mess. The only thing I remembered was active reload. That was about it. Everything else I was terrible. So I hope when I play it next, I'll start to get better. But I hope that you guys will tune in next week on like a late night stream, okay? Cool. But we did hit the goal earlier today, so we're at 24 now. Let's hit the goal for Donkey Kong. Yeah, right. Here's the thing. Many of you that are here are regulars, and many of you have supported before. But I don't know if you're going to support Donkey Kong. I wish you would. I wish we could hit a goal tonight.
How would you like that? How would you like to go to someone's stream all the time and like hang out? And I don't know, maybe these people fell and hit their head or something, okay? And they like genuinely enjoy it. But imagine anywhere that you go, any streamer, any YouTuber, what have you, that you watch and you like loiter, you know, in their streams and you hang out quite a bit. Imagine just frequently being called out for not supporting. Like, hey, there are, what's that girl say? There are regulars here. You don't have $5 a month, blah, blah, blah. That would just be kind of crazy to me. I couldn't imagine.
To keep momentum going, and to do DSP tries it this week, but it's Donkey Kong. The playthrough's been done for like 3 weeks. People have been yelling at me to stop playing it. And I'm like, well, we're 25 hours in. I want to finish it. We're at the end. We're literally like 3 hours away from the end.
YouTube still won't let me tip. That's weird.
And I want to beat it. But I totally get it that people are like, oh, this game's boring. We don't want to support it. I understand. I wouldn't be shocked if tonight we make like $40. It would piss me off that this game did that to me. Like I said, tonight, let's interact. Let's have a chill time together. Let's not make it about the boring, repetitive grind of the game or that gameplay loop. Instead, let's make it about our time together, have a social stream while I'm playing. Okay? Okay. Jade, you're finally...
In other words, I don't really care whether or not you like the game, but, you know, I'm me. And so just show up and talk to me and give me some money.
Playing Rivals again? I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm glad you're feeling good enough to do it. That's our first super chat. Can we get a gifted sub over on Kick, our first gifted sub of the night? Can we get a membership or can we get a tip? Can we get one of each?
LexCorp, that's terrible, honey. I'm sorry.
And then we'll start with Donkey Kong.
Come shit on the guy with us.
Kremp, or I should say not Kremp, because this is not the real Kremp, because the real Kremp by band, did a $5 super chat and says banana.
He keeps saying that. He keeps like, he needs everyone to know that the real Kremp by band, the real Kremp by band. Great. You actually don't know if it was Iron Chef Sakai, so big ups, I guess.
All right, not Kremp. Thanks for the $5 super chat. We're now up to 7. All right, guys, again.
Like, just say thank you. Just say thank you. It could be like, it could be anal bum cover. Like, just say thank you.
For real. It was actually funny because I was saying this to my wife before I came up here. Like, so when we started this playthrough, it was like, ooh, but
no, I still appreciate your generosity, Jerry. However you choose to give.
No. But now,
or don't. Just hang out and be cool.
We're nearing the end of the game. Everyone wants it done. It's like, ugh, banana, ugh. We're not even excited anymore, right? I mean, a whole animation for the game, and now no one cares. And I don't blame you. I really don't blame you.
But still, even though you don't care, come give me some money.
Anyway, can we get a first tip of the night right now? Can we please, let's get our first.
That's true, AJ. He does. That's really a good way to put it. Like, he just has to fucking make everything so awkward and weird. Every time that Kremp gives money over on YouTube. Well, it's not the real one. It's not the real one. I banned the real one. Like, okay, dude. Like woosah. You're okay. Just say thank you.
First sub of the night on Kick right now. Let's do it. You want to know how many subs I had on Kick earlier today? 2.
Okay, maybe because you talk to people like they're pieces of shit.
You know how many I had yesterday throughout the entire day? 1.
Okay.
1. Let's get some right now. I've had enough. The king is very...
What are you gonna do? Like, you sound so fucking stupid. This is a 40, just for a reminder as if we need it. This is a 43-year-old grown-ass man who's about to tell you how grumpy the king is because no one's giving him money.
1. Let's get some right now. I've had enough. The king is very grumpy tonight because he has to play with bananas.
I didn't know he was gonna say grumpy. I swear to fucking God, I haven't watched this.
The king doesn't like to play with bananas. He just wants to do something else, but I gotta finish this. So let's get some support right now.
Why does it always have to be like something phallic? Like, ha ha ha, dick joke. I love a dick joke as much as anybody else does, but like, come on, man.
Come on. Tomorrow we will decide what games we're playing. Yes, on tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, we have this to look forward to today. The same circular fucking bullshit that we did already. We're gonna do it again.
Level 1 podcast. By the end of that show,
if you remember the same circular shit from Monday, oh yeah.
We will decide what we are going to do. 100%. We are going to decide what we're going to do. We're going to have the determining factor of what are we going to play. Will it be Metal Gear Solid Delta? Will it be Hollow Knight Silk Song? Will it be Cronus, A New Dawn? Will it be a combination of any of those? We're going to find out tomorrow. We'll have our answers. Tune into the podcast. Don't be late. Be there for the show of the year. What the hell is Phil playing in September?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
There you go. All right, and now, this Kremp on YouTube.
He has like fucking 2 different modes. He's either half dead with like no pulse, or you would have like, you could swear to God, like he just like had a couple Ripper Magoos in the bathroom. Like,
is also banned. There you go. This Cramp said something stupid in chat, and they can kiss my hairy ass, and now they're banned again. So maybe
this dick is a joke.
it
Oh,
was Cramp on another sock account. It could have been. Keep in mind, on YouTube, it's much easier to make like a sock account because you can just make a whole new account. It says the same name and everything. I think on Kick you have to make a different name and everything. But, well, he can fuck off now. Thanks for the money, stupid. Okay, let's get some support.
wait, what was that? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention because it was really boring. I'm sorry, what?
You have to make a different name and everything. But
okay, he like, I don't know, he's got something else to say about this weirdo. Hold on, I'm sorry.
make like a sock account because you can just make a whole new account. It says the same name and everything. I think on Kick you have to make a different name and everything. Well, on another sock account, it could have been. Keep in mind, on YouTube, for the show of the year.
I'm sorry, I like after his freak out, I think I kind of like went fucking retarded for a
What the
minute.
hell is Phil playing in September? There you go. All right, and now this Cramp on YouTube is also banned. There you go. This Cramp said something stupid in chat, and they can kiss my hairy ass, and now they're banned again. So maybe it was Cramp on another sock account. It could have been. Keep in mind, on YouTube, it's much easier to make like a sock account because you can just make a whole new account. It says the same name and everything. I think on Kick you have to make a different name and everything. But, well, he can fuck off now.
And this crimp here says, all right, if you want to say I make sock accounts, then I won't donate for the rest of the stream. Had a bankroll for your broke ass, but never mind. I hope you have a good night. Is it really Iron Cuck? I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't fucking care either, but okay.
Thanks for the money, stupid. Okay, let's get some support, everyone, again. Let's hit the goal tonight. We hit the goal earlier, which was awesome that we did it for God of War. Let's do it again tonight for Donkey Kong so we can do DSP Tries It, the Flight of Beers taste test this week. I know you guys want it. That's why you said don't do food. Okay, well, I'm doing something different. Now, are we going to actually get it? That's the question. Or was everyone full of baloney? Which happens a lot. Seems like a lot of people like to complain, and then they don't support, right? Guys, we are in the end game of Donkey Kong Bonanza. This is literally the final couple of worlds left. Let's get support tonight for Donkey Kong. Let's hit our goal so that we can not only finish the playthrough strong, but we can do a DSP Tries It this week, which I know you guys want, a unique one, completely unique one. A beer taste testing. A flight of beers of international stature, if you will.
I have to do this. I'm so terribly sorry. My stream could potentially get smacked here. I'm going to try to not get it smacked here, but he keeps going on and on and on about this fucking DSP Tries It, so I'm sorry. I have to do it.
Beer. I'm not chugging beer. I'm sampling a flight of gluten-free German lagers with a French wine pairing. It's called a smorgasbord, and it's elegantly cultural.
There we go. Thank you, Randy. We can move forward now.
It's 9:40 already. I wanted... Seems like a lot of people like to complain, and then they don't support, right? Guys, we are in the end game of Donkey Kong Bonanza. This is literally the final couple of worlds left. Let's get support tonight for Donkey Kong. Let's hit our goal so that we can not only finish the playthrough strong, but we can do a DSP Tries It this week.
It's called a smorgasbord, and it's elegantly cultural.
Which I know you guys want, a unique one, completely unique one. A beer taste testing. A flight of beers of international stature, if you will. Let's go. If there's someone with a serial killer picture, I'll get rid of him. Who is it? Long Brit? All right, let me get rid of him.
There's someone with a serial killer picture? What the fuck?
I'll get rid of this guy right now. Hold on. My chat would work.
You need to support if you want to complain. Apparently that's how it goes.
I don't even see this account because there's so many other stupid sock accounts that just showed up at once. They all came in at once, so I can only assume it's like the same person with 20 accounts. Of course, tonight when I need to be making progress in Donkey Kong, we have to have this nonsense. Idiots.
But you don't have to do this.
Okay. What the hell do they want me to do? So there's a new mechanic. The wall goes back and forth between a climbable surface and a non-climbable surface. That's bizarre, weird, and new, and there was no way I would have understood that on the first try. Okay. So this is gonna be the gimmick for this layer, huh? You gotta be kidding. He didn't climb. Why not?
What in the fuck?
Why didn't he climb? Why did he bounce off the wall for no good reason when you can climb? Did it make any sense? No. Does the game care?
I mean, you probably have to hit a button to make him climb. I would assume you have to do something.
No.
I would assume you can't just jump at the wall and do nothing and expect something to happen.
What just happened? I tried to jump on it and the game made me go over. I'm gonna be frustrated, dude. You would think you're 25 hours in. By now the controls should be smooth. They're not. The controls are still weird and wonky. You'll accidentally go too far. It's
They don't look weird and wonky. Everything looks like it handles pretty good.
It's hard to judge where you are jump distance-wise. It's a mess. So now...
Do I think he'll get weepy after all those beers? No, I think that moonshine's what fucking did him in on his birthday that made him cry like a bitch.
Where do I go? I'm very confused. Can we drop?
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like it takes much to confuse you.
Like, is this a layer now? Can I not walk on this layer? How does this work? I don't get it. So it makes a bridge when you throw it. Okay.
Something tells me you should know this by now.
Oh no, you're kidding! That's it. There's nothing I can do. I jumped, and for some reason, I did not connect, even though I was right there. He just decided to, like, bounce rather than grab. And again, you can't grab manually in this game. That's an auto mechanic that they did not actually perfect with this game. So that's the game's fault that I just fell. You know what? I don't give a shit. Let's go. Let's just go to the next area. Seriously. I don't care. Like, it's the 31 bucks to support everyone. Very nice. Please, let's keep it
Like, okay, let's go out on a limb here and say, like, okay, it was the game's fault. So what are you going to do about it then? It isn't, but let's be stupid and say it was. Like, come on, man.
going. Let's keep the momentum going. Hit that goal tonight for Donkey Kong Bonanza. All right, let's go. Well, how can you get hit twice in a... I just got hit 3 times in a row. This game is so stupid. You don't gain any invincibility when you get hit. So you can get hit 3 times in a row and lose your entire health bar. And each hit took 3 hearts away. Can I emphasize how stupid that is for a fucking Nintendo Kids game? How dumb can you be? Can I not skip this? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I can't skip the cutscene? I better be able to skip the goddamn cutscene. I'll fucking quit the game right now. I don't give a shit. What do I do? What?
For somebody who really wanted to, like, finish the game so bad, again, I have to like reinforce, this is a 43-year-old grown man playing a kid's game on the Nintendo Switch 2.
I didn't touch it, first of all. And second of all, what do I do? How do I stop the lava when I don't have the elephant?
Senior Chewy, thank you for the $5, honey. I appreciate you. So he charges $100 for shots, drinks on stream, spends hundreds on Total Wine, and now the viewer's reward is Phil Drinks. Not an alcoholic, though. Oh, if you remember, too, he said something about doing the goal, doing the DSP tries it. He said, well, we can't do it on Friday, guys. I'm drinking. And then we can't do it when I come back on Sunday because, well, what am I doing Sunday night? Well, we're going to play Truck Sim, so I'm going to be drinking. So we'll have to do this drinking. Bro is going to be drinking like 3 nights a week, but doesn't do this all the time, though. Like Senior Chewy just said, doesn't do this all the time, though. But I think it was in the, was it in the Daily Fap? It might have been in something else. It really is inconsequential, but he was like, well, we can't do it on Friday because I'm going to be drinking for the marathon. And we can't do it on Sunday because I'm going to be drinking for Truck Sim. So I'm going to have to drink another day. It's like, Jesus Christ. Seriously, if you fucking try to get blood out of his vein, I think rum is going to come out.
And yeah, the frame rate is tanking. The game can't handle this boss fight whatsoever. I got to do it.
Like, do whatever you want to do. If you want to drink fucking 7 nights a week, then like be a grown ass adult and drink 7 nights a week or whatever. Like, that's fine. But don't tell people that you like hardly drink and then drink minimum 3 nights a week. I don't think he's going to hit enough goals for the, marathon or whatever. But let's think about it like this. Let's say he does get his stupid fucking DSP tries it. He wants it tomorrow. So let's say he gets it. Some fucking cucks out and gives him the money. So he's going to drink Thursday night, then Friday night. He's off Saturday, but come on, he drinks every day anyway. And then he's going to come back on Sunday and drink for Truck Sim. Okay, guy, but you don't drink every day. You don't drink all the time. Remember when he used to do this only 1 time a year? Remember when he only used to drink for Christmas, not every marathon, and now there's 2 marathons a month, and now there's drinking for Truck Sim? It's awfully peculiar how much alcohol is being incorporated into this. More and more and more and more.
From the start? Oh, this is awful. Are you kidding me? I've literally got to do the fight from the start. They won't let me skip it. If I'm trying to skip the cutscene right now, this is awful. Dude, I can't hit them. I can't hit them. Yo, this is awful. This is fucking garbage. This is supposed to be nearly the final boss fight. It's legit trash. Like, the frame rate is tanking constantly. Every hit takes 3 hearts away from your life bar. You have no way to get health back. You don't know what you're supposed to fucking do. Fuck you, Nintendo. Really, fuck you. You suck. Nintendo's completely lost its fucking way at this point. This is shit. I just want the fucking game to be over. It's so fucking garbage. So what do I do now?
Doesn't this game have like crazy good reviews?
I have to get this thing into it. Look. Yo, the entire time you're doing this fight,
A lot of people turn to the bottle after divorce. Well, whether or not he's divorced, which I don't think he is, but that's fine. He's been hitting the bottle way before divorce.
everything is delayed because the game is chugging because it can't handle the graphics. Everything you're doing during the fight is actually lagging. So I can't get him to stop.
He was hitting the bottle when Jaha should have beat his ass in the parking lot.
I can't get him to move the way I want. I can't even get him to punch in the direction I want because the game is so poorly optimized on the Switch 2, despite the fact it's a Switch 2 exclusive. Wow, really good idea to have no fucking checkpoints, Nintendo.
Maybe you just haven't made it to it. Maybe you have to make it a little further in this children's game before you get a checkpoint. Kenneth Griffin, thank you for the 2. Honey, I appreciate you. It's an illusion of choice with restrictions.
It's a fucking level idea. I can't even move.
An illusion of choice with rules, regulations, and stipulations that apply.
What made Donkey Kong fall off there? He just decided to not actually hold on to the ledge and just start falling. I didn't do anything. I'm just trying to get to the boss. This is awful garbage. I don't want to fucking play it anymore. I'm tired of this fucking game. It sucks.
Did I hear about the early bird coffee drama? I did, yeah.
I can't grab the ledge. All I'm doing is pressing jump, so he'll jump and grab the platform I just made, and he just bounces off of it and falls again. It's garbage. The game is fucking garbage.
A little bit. I saw a couple minutes of the video, and I didn't have too long, but...
What? You know, what? You literally just made the entire past 25 hours of completely meaningless. I mean, it was meaningless to begin with because that villain was one of the worst I've ever seen. This Void character. No backstory, no explanation why he's doing what he's doing. Just, I'm evil. I want to control stuff. So now, out of nowhere, at the end of the game, they bring back King K. Rool. And this isn't a joke. Going through his brain, through his body. Are you kidding? Look at this.
Hey, a banana.
Did I just come out his butthole? Oh, no. Oh, look where I came out. Did you see that? Look where I came out. Oh.
Butthole. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Let's get some support for the finale of Donkey Kong.
Bro, the money I would pay to see footage of him cowering in that arcade with Jaha about to beat his ass. There is no amount. Just tell me what it is to see him like, I say stupid stuff when I'm drunk and I'm an alcoholic. Please, Jaha, don't beat my ass. I'm sorry.
Kong Bonanza. It took me this long to get to King K. Rool. We're enemies. Guys, punch them. No, they're
Jaha really just needed to take one for the team for all of us and just beat the fuck out of that dude.
spikes on them, so how am I going to hurt them? Can I just skip them? There.
You wonder what the final verdict on the video game will be? Well, he posted, he said a 15-minute video to tell you how much it sucked ass.
Here you go. What am I thinking? Just skip them. Fight them. Hell no. Skip them. So let me go use the bathroom. When I come back...
Yeah, he starts just skipping over everything. So
When I come back. When I come back, please shower me with...
yeah, he says when I come black, which is pretty funny.
What am I thinking? Just skip them. Fight them. Hell no. Skip them. So let me go use the bathroom. When I come back... I almost said when I come black. When I come back, please shower me with contributions so that I can shout them out. We hit the goal, and then we'll finish the game. In that order.
Please shower me with contributions. 43-year-old grown man.
So I come back, you shower me with contributions, and then we finish the game. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. So remember the agreement we just had. So first it was, I come back. Then step 2 was you shower me with contributions. And then step 3 was that I finish the game.
Why should you get paid for going to the bathroom? Whining, bitching, moaning, complaining, and getting up and going to the bathroom. Sorry.
So I did step 1. Now you do step 2 right now.
No, thank you.
And then we beat the game. Okay?
No, thanks. I'm all set.
Dildos are the reason I keep playing the game because we're at the end. To be honest, the game was fine till about 2/3 through. And then about 2/3 through, I realized the game wasn't going to innovate.
The lie detector determined that shit's a lie. No way. He has hated this from the very fucking beginning.
Anything new. And the game has been literally the same thing for the last
no shot, dude.
10 hours. So I just want to see when you invest that much time in something, you want to see it through. Plus, I want to review it. Okay? The block. 666 Super J says this is going to be DSP during the final boss. I guess that means we're going to have fire or lava during the final boss. Thank you to the block. So minor spoiler there. So now we're at 41. Very good.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't go to the bathroom to check a guide or anything.
No, you see, you guys over on Kick, you got it wrong. I said shower me in contributions. I didn't say in moral support. Moral support is not contributions. All right, let's continue. All right, guys, this is...
Why even bother laughing? Like, that's what you legitimately mean. It's what you actually want. So why do you pretend to go, ha ha ha, it's so funny? Just say, give me some fucking money. I don't know. I don't understand. Just be proud of who you are.
Really exciting. Wow. What a segment. What a tremendous segment of the game. Listen to this epic music for the stupidest segment ever. Listen to the music. Why is the music like this? Look, I literally don't have to do nothing. I just wiggle my thumb a little bit. I get past everything. Here we go. Wow. What is going on? That was really what I was supposed to do for that segment too, apparently. I mean, I lost the apple juice, which sucks. Come on, let's get some support for the finale of Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Why? You hate it. You can't wait for it to be over.
Come on. Yes,
No.
this is the end of the game. Game dude. Wow. No tip for you. No tip for you. Much like my own stream tonight, no tip for you.
He's so bitter. He's so bitter. Jules, thanks for being a member for 6 months, honey. I appreciate you. DSP's begs have become insufferable and desperate. They're getting worse. They're getting worse. And Skybomb, thanks for being a member for 5 months. Hello to you.
If I don't get tipped, you don't get tipped, buddy. None for you. Let's go. Oh, crap. Oh.
That's a really good way to look at things. If I don't get something, then you don't get something. That's actually pretty valuable insight into what he's like in his day-to-day. Really, when you think about it. No, I don't get anything, so you don't get anything. In this game that doesn't fucking matter about anything.
Wow. Well, simply put, not the game I had hoped it would be. It's not a terrible game, but for a first-party Nintendo game, it is so repetitive and boring and really could have been a lot better. But most of the game is doing the same repetitive thing. There's a few times in the game where it shines, just not the whole game. That last stage was the best part of the game by far, because you're using all your transformation, gotta use your brains to beat the bosses.
To be fair, getting burned early on can prove helpful later in life. If he got his ass handed to him, he could have learned that being mouthy has consequences. No, I agree. I believe, depending on how everything shifted, I think it could have made him better. I think that maybe it would have made him realize that he can't just do that. Like you say, there's consequences. Or it could have gone worse, and he could have gotten more bitter and more angry and everything. And the thing about it is we'll never know what way it would have gone because he didn't get his ass beat. But, you know, yeah, sometimes that makes people stop and go, whoa, you know, like I can't just do that. Holy fuck. So I agree. Although I believe it could have made him potentially worse. You know, I always, you know, I believe he would fall even more into a victim, you know, narrative about like getting his ass beat and everything.
Final platforming and everything was fun. Why couldn't the whole game be like...
Hey to Black Cloud, thanks for being a member for 2 months, honey. I appreciate you. He's so pissed the Switch 2 has been a gigantic loss for him. Oh yeah, for sure. That marathon was a fucking bust, a waste of time.
Yeah. Why was most of the game, oh, just hit sonar and smash through walls and grab bananas and fossils?
I think it would have made him more... Potentially, not, you know, for sure, because we won't know. But it could have made him more bitter. It could have made him angrier. It could have made him fall further into a victim narrative. Everyone picks on me and nobody gives me a chance. And, you know, sometimes I'm not saying that there is no good effect necessarily from having your ass beat. It might have given him a moment of pause. Sure, totally. But it also could have gone the other way too.
Right? So where's he going? Is he going back to the other side of the planet?
Miles Beyond, thanks for being a member for 5 months. Robust resub. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you for your generosity.
Going back to the Donkey Kong jungle, maybe.
So.
Dude, they seriously think that they're Disney. Listen to this song. They think that they're Disney.
No one thinks they're Disney.
Stage at the end. You paid $7.
Oh my god.
The whole game should have been K. Rool. Like, no exaggeration, Void and his lackeys were awful. They were awful villains that made no sense, had no plot. It should have been K. Rool the whole time, and then it would have been a better game. Really. Thank you guys. I'll shout out these super chats in a bit once the game ends.
No reason why he can't. He's literally not doing anything. But I'll read it when the game ends as the credits are rolling.
Again, feels like they wanted to be Disney and they wanted to make a Disney movie instead of making a video game. And they did not succeed.
I don't understand what you want. Like, what do you want the ending to be?
What else am I supposed to be doing right now? Like, there's nothing to do but dive and spin.
By all means, don't read your chat. Don't acknowledge anybody. Just sit here in silence. For fuck's sake, don't do anything. Whatever you do, don't hurt yourself, sweetheart. I'm glad you're already sitting down. Although, all that I really see in your chat right now is Nightbot, but, you know. Whatever you say, man.
Now they should show him arriving back in the DK country jungle with his family, eating bananas, and that would be the best ending possible to the game. So let's see if they do that epilogue scene and do it the game proud. What the hell is this? That's not what I asked for. What is that? I don't care about her playing on a street corner. All right. This is where I will end my playthrough of Donkey Kong Bonanza. To be honest, not as good as I was hoping.
Very interactive streamer. Yep.
Not a bad game by any means. Like, not a terrible game. Not a game that was functionally bad. Not a game with a graphic.
But you just said it was functionally bad. You just said that... You just said you were hitting buttons and the game wouldn't do it,
awful.
Which would make it functionally bad, but now it's not?
Not a game where the gameplay wasn't sound, but a game that ultimately just didn't live up to some of the hype that it had, being that it's made by the people who made Super Mario Odyssey, and it's a system seller for Switch 2. No. Sorry. Super Mario Odyssey's better, way more innovative, doesn't overstay its welcome, and doesn't ever feel boring. This game has entire chunks and levels that are just boring. That's not good. Doesn't innovate enough, doesn't use the transformations enough, makes it feel like when you get them that they're completely ruined or just a waste of your time until the end. The final stage of the game is amazing. That's about it. The beginning 2-3 worlds are great, and then every once in a while you get something in there that's kind of cool. Most of the worlds are the same exact gameplay loop that are boring. Yeah, it's a disappointment for me, really. And I'm sorry to say, but Nintendo can do better and has done better. When you did Super Mario Odyssey,
we had no idea that was coming.
It was better than the game you're pumping out in 2025. That's bad. Graphically, the game's frame rate doesn't even hold up in certain parts. In the final boss fight, that's awful. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed the playthrough regardless, and thanks to those who toughed it out, because I know there's many people who wanted me to quit this, no lie.
Yeah, who wouldn't have enjoyed the whole playthrough of you bitching? Don't try to make sense, except embrace the retardation.
Like 15 hours ago. But I toughed through it, we finished it tonight. Thank you to those who were here along for the ride. I appreciate you. And let's hope that the next first-party game for the Switch 2 is better. Thanks for watching. See you soon. I'm going to do shout-outs. We have a couple shout-outs to do here, guys. Guys, now would be the time to support the stream if you were waiting. The stream is now going to end within like 10 minutes, okay? And I would really appreciate if you guys could support the stream. Since I toughed through that game, at least it's done now, right? At least we're done with Bonanza, and we can now move on to other games. Thankfully, I beat it in only one stream. Imagine if
I will embrace the retardation. I know there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it
I
is.
do 2 more streams of that. Good God. I think what it is, I turboed through a lot of the end there. Things that were supposed to be challenging, I was able to just like power through, so that was good. Okay. All right, for the finale.
Virgil, did you shit on him yesterday? I didn't see.
Oh, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Can we get any support from Kick? Like, seriously, tonight we have 1 sub.
I haven't heard anything. I don't know if you said anything in Discord or not, but I know you were wanting to shit on him yesterday, so I was wondering if you did.
Maybe 2? No support from Kick. What is going on Kick is the question. Yesterday I had 1 sub all day. Earlier today I had 2. Now I have 1 for the
Maybe because you call them all a bunch of brokies and you're a complete piece of shit to them.
whole night. For the finale of this game you guys have wanted done for ages.
Not everybody in the fucking Kick chat has a fetish where they want their fucking cubes fucking stepped on, you weirdo.
Wow. No, DSP Tries It can't happen tomorrow. We're only at 24 goals. We need to be hitting goals to do DSP Tries It and get the reward for hitting the goals. You understand? And we're not. Like, last night, Minecraft, we only did like $60. Tonight, the finale of Donkey Kong, the game's finally done. And what are we at? $80. So at least we got halfway, but we didn't hit the goal. So, you know, we're never going to get to this DSP Tries It at this rate. We're not. It's going to end up being like middle of next week.
Yeah, I heard about he was giving money to some chick who streams or whatever.
What? Who asked for it? You did. Well, I'm literally the reward for DSP Tries It is something you directly asked for. You asked for it. You said you wanted to do me doing a flight of international beers. You even recommended the beer.
It's called a smorgasvine and it's elegantly cultural. Optimus, thank you for the 2, honey. For example, I felt like supporting right now, and I appreciate you.
What are you talking about? Boy, these trolls on Kick are really lame. Seriously. These trolls on Kick are just fucking nitwit losers.
Then why are you so upset about it? Like, why are you so upset then? The moral support started rolling in as soon as he complained. Oh, it's a huge fucking troll. It's so funny.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, I got to get out of here. It's 9:40 already. I wanted to film a review, but I don't really have time right now. So what I'm thinking is, I'm trying to think how to do it. Like, I could clip it. I could clip it out of the podcast. I could do it on the podcast tomorrow if I wanted. I don't really have time to do a separate video right now unless I really rush it. Thanks, Mario Kart World, for a sub. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I do.
There you go. Do you feel better?
Okay.
He is so addicted to those fucking weekly Kick payouts. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Like, he is
All right.
so
Well,
addicted.
guys, here's tomorrow's schedule. Podcast in the morning, where we will determine what games I'll be playing, up next. And then GTA 4 Endgame, we're pushing through the final story missions, trying to finish it up. We'll see how far we can get, okay? Tomorrow night is up in the air. Maybe we'll determine what it'll be during the stream. But since I really didn't have any plans, I was going to do the finale. It just turned off. What the hell? Why did that just turn off?
I think he already did it. I think he already did the... I thought he said in the Daily Fap that he already did the video.
Maybe I didn't lose my wireless. Maybe just being stupid. Okay, it worked again. Anyway, so tomorrow night, I don't know. Like, anything that I do, people are gonna be disappointed. So I might just do a chill with Phil where we just hang out and we talk for like 2 hours and just have a chill night. Because
yeah, he wants to do chill with Phil tomorrow night. So, yeah, just a big fucking Q and bag. He has not shown up yet on Raw Phillifer.
Be like, oh, we didn't know you were gonna do gameplay then. We couldn't show up for it and stuff like that. So, that's what I'm thinking. A chill with Phil night stream where we just.
So since he hasn't shown up on Raw Phillifer yet, we'll finish this video. There's only a few more seconds here. I want to check to see if he did make the video about how shitty oh, he's starting like right now. I want to go see if he made the video about how shitty he thinks Donkey Kong is, and then we're not gonna watch it though, because like why the fuck would we? And then the Daily Fap is like 7 minutes long or something like that, so we'll watch that for a few minutes. But if you want to like catch him like live, he's just showing up on Raw Filler for now.
Hang out, okay? So that's tomorrow's streams. Thank you guys who did chill, and thanks to those who.
And I think WPIG is streaming. I think they might be watching Raw Phil as well. But I want to go look at the Daily Fap first.
Supported. I appreciate you. I'm out. Have a good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, right. This guy's a big old fucking wiener. So I want to go to his, I don't like when I have to go to his channel, but I want to see if he made the, let me go to his videos here. Yep. 13 hours ago. It's 14 minutes and 36 seconds long. Donkey Kong is a huge disappointment. Here's why. Nobody cares about what you think, dude. Like, honest to God, nobody fucking cares. So, yeah, we're going to build the skip juice. We're not going to get much granted because it's only like a 7-minute Daily Fap, but we're going to watch it anyway. He gets really, really pissed about potentially not doing his Smorgasvine, that's elegantly cultural.
Everyone, Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 26th of August, 2025. Today was a unique day because we were playing a new game that's a re-release of a game from a very long time ago, and I was curious how many people would care. And also today, we finally finished up an insanely long-running playthrough that people all wanted done. So, good accomplishments. Let's talk about it. First of all, today there was no podcast at all. Why? Because I wanted to dedicate maximum time to playing Gears of War Reloaded, the new modern re-release of Gears of War from 2006, which is basically just the base game plus multiplayer.
Did Iviga cover the shitty Donkey Kong video that he made? Oh, bless him.
With some tweaks, like the multiplayer has additional character skins and things like that, of characters that have been in Gears of War over the course of the series rather than just the first game, with better graphics. Basically, that's it. It's just improved graphics up to 4K, tons of lighting, fidelity, detail, things like that. It doesn't really change the gameplay elements. It feels like the same game, okay?
And get ready, because we're going to hear about how he's not going to get enough money in time for DSP Tries It. And also prepare, because we're going to have the same fucking circular psychopathic conversation from Monday about what do I play and what do I not play.
So there's good things and bad things. The good things is, man, you get right back into it, and you start feeling that old classic Gears of War gameplay. I'm trying to remember what works in Gears 1 and what doesn't. Can you do chainsaw executions? Yes. Can you do chainsaw clashes? No. What's the best weapon? The Gnasher, by far. The Gnasher, you can get insta-kills. This is the shotgun, by the way. That's what your main gameplay is. There are other weapons. They're not as good. Do you have weapon loadouts? No. You have to just find the weapons on the map. Shoot, that's way different than modern games, right? So you have to really kind of relearn.
Yeah, you don't anywhere, like in no game do you have to just find weapons like Fortnite, which like a bunch of people play. No, you never just have to walk around and just pick up random weapons.
Everything. For me, I haven't played Gears 1 since it was a game that was new, like in 2006, 2007. So for me, it's like starting from scratch.
Mr. Toxic had a very bad fall at work yesterday and bruised his ribs, fucked up his stomach, and he's okay, but he was in really, really bad shape yesterday.
And I'll admit to all of
Appreciate the concern.
you, I sucked. I really sucked today. I was trying to learn the basics. Thankfully, a few people like Abdullah were coming by and trying to tell me tips on how to play it because I didn't remember, and those people helped me to get better by the end of the stream. But man, a lot of failing, a lot of sucking, a lot of deaths, a lot of not understanding stuff. I feel like the more I play this game, the better I'll get. Now, it seemed like a lot of people showed up. Attendance was high for this. Engagement was pretty good. Support, honestly, wasn't that good until the end. Like, we actually were more than halfway through the stream. In fact, we were in the final hour, and we had only gotten halfway to the goal. Luckily, at the end of the stream, there was a rallying, and we did hit the support goal. Okay? So thank you for that, everyone. And I told everyone, hey, since we get the support goal, I will play this again next week. We'll do it as a night stream. We'll see how well I can do. Maybe if I play it more, I'll get better. It'll be more entertaining, right? But the other question all day was, are you going to play the campaign? Well, I'm well aware this game has a campaign that a lot of people like. It's 8 hours long. We don't really have time for that right now, okay? Right now, coming up, we have to continue with GTA 4 and finish it and then do the DLC.
Yeah, we have to do GTA 4 because everybody was asking for that.
Okay, Tony, we have to continue with Sweet Code N2 HD. We have at least 2 new games that I'm going to start playing as of either late this...
You guys are so sweet. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a rough morning. He was having a rough morning.
Early next week. And we got my night stream. So sadly, no, we just can't play the game.
Mr. Toxic needs to walk it off. He did. He got up. He got up this morning. He went to work.
Okay, now, I'm not saying we can.
Because he's a man.
Play it. I'm just saying maybe we will do it somewhere down the line when there's an opening in the schedule. Okay. For now.
But when he walked in when I was here streaming, and it scared the shit out of me because I had to just get up and walk away. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? And he's like, I got hurt. I'm like, oh fuck.
This game will be played like once or twice a week as a night stream with multiplayer. Cool. So that got us to 24 out of 30 goals hit.
He told me, he's like, I'm fine. I'm just gonna, fucking dude's like, I'm fine. Like hobbling and shit. I'm like, I don't think you're okay. No, I'm just gonna go lay down. Just go back to stream.
Tonight was Donkey Kong Bonanza. And honestly, I was shocked because people had told me that I wasn't gonna beat it tonight, that I still had 2.5 worlds to go. Excuse me. And that basically I was going to have to do multiple streams to beat it. I'm pleased to say I beat it. Not only did I beat it fast. I beat it before 9:30. I
don't know if we want to say fast, but yeah, you just basically fucking skipped over everything.
What it was at the end.
Tell him put a Band-Aid on it. Take a salt tablet, walk it off.
I'm not going to spoil, but at the end there's a whole bunch of different challenges and things that could be difficult. I essentially found ways around a lot of it. Like, it was a really tough stretch, I feel. So I just transformed into the bird and I flew around it. I didn't fight any of the enemies. And I think it was supposed to be meant to be designed to be tough, but I was like, screw this, and I just avoided it. The bosses, I pretty much one-shotted, except for one boss was really tough, but I one-shotted everything else. So I was able to beat it tonight, okay? Overall, if you want my opinion on the game, I made a separate 15-minute review that I will upload tonight and make the highlighted video on this channel so that you can watch it and know my final thoughts on Donkey Kong Bonanza. And let me tell you, it ain't all rainbows and roses. It was
right. I just gave him a pill, Want to give him a pill? Just give him a pill, and I left him somewhere.
It was a pretty harsh review where I was very honest about the game, okay? The good news is it's done, and we don't have to play it again. The bad news is
we are going to, I think, do some kind of co-op game before too long. We're working out some things, really mostly the schedule, but we think it would be fun to do co-op like game stuff.
We didn't get the support to hit a goal. We got about $85. Now that's not horrible, and it's actually not even the worst Bonanza stream that I've had, but it sucks because, again, the idea of this week was to hit goals every stream so that we could actually qualify for DSP Tries It on Thursday night. Now we're still at 24 out of 30 goals. So think of it this way. Let's say we hit a goal tomorrow for GTA 4, because by the way, tomorrow we will have a...
Look at him count. He's like already like, but if we do this and we do this and we do this, then we can do this.
Podcast in the morning. The podcast will determine if I'm playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Chronos The New Dawn, or a combination of those 3 games. It will determine that. In addition to that, we'll chill and we'll talk about probably Bonanza and more. And then after that, it is endgame of GTA 4, where we're doing the final mission structures.
He was fine. I gave him ice. I made him soup. I made him macaroni and cheese. He played, what's he playing right now? God of War 2 or something. I don't know. He was playing on PlayStation. He's fine.
Nico, I doubt we'll beat it, but we'll get pretty far tomorrow, okay? So that's one stream. Tomorrow night on the late stream, I'm not sure what we're doing, but I think we should just do Chill with Phil. And what I mean by that is a stream where it's not gameplay, it's just us hanging out. We have a good time talking with each other. Reason being, I haven't done one in a while. And I really don't have much that I can do to just fill one stream with. We already played Gears of War today. I don't feel like playing it again right away. We don't have a game that I can just do like a filler stream. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing CVS 2 the next night. So it makes sense. Let's just do a Chill with Phil stream.
Doxy woke him up to make sure he was going to go make dinner.
I'm going to be more laid back. People can toss me questions. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So that's 2 streams. And then we have...
No, I streamed for like 20 more minutes and then I couldn't concentrate on this anymore. So I just kind of abruptly ended the stream and then just
Thursday,
had to go.
The day stream is going to either be the premiere.
So I kept saying, oh my God, maybe you should go to the doctor. Maybe you should go to the hospital. Maybe, no, I'm fine. Like, all right, you fucking stubborn piece of shit. I can't make you do it.
Metal Gear Solid Delta, or if we skip that game, it's going to be the conclusion of GTA 4 and probably the premiere of the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC. The late stream on Thursday is Capcom vs. SNK 2. So between 4 streams, can we hit 6 support goals?
What on earth was that face? I'm kind of mad I didn't get it in time.
I think that's a tall order. We haven't hit a double goal in a while now. I'm not feeling it. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. If we can hit 6 goals by Thursday night, then we will... Didn't we just
hit a double goal last week so that you could eat the fucking McDonald's thing? Didn't you hit 2 goals like less than a week ago? Bruh.
Dude, DSP Tries It, the flight of international beers that you guys suggested. I have 4 beers that we're going to taste test live as our reward for hitting the goals. But if we don't hit it, that means that we will not be able to do DSP Tries It until Sunday or Monday night, depending. Likely Friday is a marathon. It's the Mega Man Marathon, and we probably will hit goals and we'll be able to do it, but we can't do it during that event. I'm already going to be drinking. Can't do taste tests of beer.
Oh, yeah, here it is. How he talks about how he can't do I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. So, not an alcoholic. The guy never drinks. Everything's good, except...
But if we don't hit it, that means that we will not be able to do DSP Tries It until Sunday or Monday night, depending. Likely Friday is a marathon. It's the Mega Man Marathon, and we probably will hit goals and we'll be able to do it, but we can't do it during that event. I'm already going to be drinking.
Yeah, I'm already going to be drinking on Friday, guys. So if we don't do it Thursday, if I can't drink on Thursday, I can't drink Friday. I'm already drinking on Friday.
I can't do taste tests of beer when I'm drinking hard liquor. It's not fair, and I won't be able to taste the beer properly. We're going to have to wait until another night. Now, the thing is, let's say we wanted to do it Sunday night. Well, guess what? Sunday night, we're probably doing Truck Sim. Guess what I do during Truck Sim? Drink. So...
Yeah, so we can't do it the very next night that I'm here, because what am I going to be doing? Well, drinking.
See what I'm saying? Like, I can't be doing this drinking event you guys wanted when I'm drinking during a marathon and already drinking for Truck Sim. It just doesn't work. So...
It's an awful lot of drinking for somebody who isn't an alcoholic.
If we hit 6 goals tomorrow, between tomorrow and Thursday, it will be a perfect timing to do this taste test on Thursday night for DSP Tries It. If not, the reward will end up kind of being delayed and probably be sometime next week. I don't even know when, okay? So let's see what happens. The good news is Donkey Kong's done. Tomorrow we'll have GTA, which will be a great stream. We'll lock...
Yeah, I'm going to go on ahead and just fucking, like, X to gout on that one there, Tubbs.
into the games I'm going to play, and we're going to have a nice chill with Phil segment, so I hope that you guys will join me for that.
Yeah, I absolutely will not be doing that. You can get fucked. Mr. Killface, thank you for being a member, honey, for 7 months with the little Pigroach and the Velcro wallet. Let's go hang out with Raw Phillifer. And go see what this fucking loser is doing.
Awful.
The first thing you hear when you click on. He was late, not later than me. Ha ha ha. Like in a surprise and a shock to absolutely nobody. Let me cut through some of this cringiness. Hard guess he's going to be begging? Probably. Raw Phil is not a loser. We're watching the loser through Raw Phil.
Good morning, everyone.
He still has those fucking flames up. Oh my god. That shit is so fucking lame, dude.
We got a big podcast for you today because today, number one, I get to celebrate finally having completed Donkey Kong.
He's trying to find something here. I don't know if he's going to play a sound or a scene or what it is, but when he looks down like that and can't focus on the camera, Grandpa's looking for something. So I'm sure this is going to be really good, you guys. Just hang on. Hold on to your butts. Here we go.
Bonanza. Finally.
Boo this man. Boo.
It took way too long. And I'm going to give you my summarized thoughts. I actually did a really long review of it last night, but I'll just do a very brief kind of...
Oh, the video has 1.3 thousand views, by the way. The Donkey Kong's like a terrible piece of shit.
Discussion, endgame discussion to wrap it all up on today's show. But more notably, today, we are going to lock in and determine what games I will be playing in the next week, because we've got multiple new games coming out, and I'm very excited to figure out which ones we're going to be doing so you guys will know the schedule. We've been debating this for several days, and I think I finally come to a conclusion.
Like 2, but okay. I guess 2 is now several.
So today, we lock it in, we make the schedule, and we can get excited for the future. All right, sit back and relax, guys. By the way, it's the final podcast of the week. That's right. It's time for the Level 1 podcast.
Raw Phil just straight cut him off. Yeah, but at least Iviga's is funny. And you don't have to watch a middle-aged man fumble around like a retard to hit a button. And again, it's funny.
Alrighty, folks. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. It's Wednesday, the 27th of August, 2025. I'm DSP. and welcome to the final podcast of the week. Oh, but it's only the third podcast of the week, and we're only like halfway through the week, right? Right? But we got a few things coming up that are actually going to, how do I say, trump the podcast. Number one, I'll be honest, after today, I don't know how much I'll have to talk about on a podcast until maybe like the weekend. And as I said, I wanted to cut back on the amount of podcasts that I do, unless I really have a subject that I want to discuss. So, number one, I don't want to overdo it, and that's why we're not doing any more podcasts after today. Number two, tomorrow is my final regular gaming day of the week, meaning Friday is a special marathon. So tomorrow, I want to get in maximum gameplay.
That intro is way too damn long. Yeah, I think it's like just over a minute or something like that. It's awful. And he's been streaming for almost an hour. And then we get the show is starting now. Then he talks for 5 minutes and then plays another fucking intro. It's like, oh, fuck. Christ almighty.
On my first stream. Therefore, that's another reason why I want to skip the podcast tomorrow. And then lastly, Friday is the marathon, the Mega Man event, right? Mega Man.
Oh my God, that shit's going to be so fucking lame. Oh my God. Protector Mental, thank you for the fiber, honey. I appreciate you. Speaking of co-op, I think you could rewatch when Ket got on stream with him one day. When I first started this channel, like in January or something, I think it was February. I don't fucking know. I attempted to watch one of the co-ops. I thought it would be funny. It's so painful. It's so
Marathon 3,
bad.
where we're going to finish up Mega Man 6 and then play.
We can. I'll give it another shot. I can give it another try.
7 and 8. And obviously, we will do an intro segment to that, but it's not going to be a formal podcast. So I will hang out with you guys. I will talk with you on Friday, but FYI, it's not going to.
I'm thinking that I'm gonna. Oh, I have to look at my schedule. Okay, I'm thinking about streaming the maybe the little lead up into the marathon. I thought maybe it might be more fun to, while he's doing his like fucking Mega Man marathon, I thought it might be more fun for us to like watch clips, like other shit that he's done, like other stuff. And then like every now and then we could peek in on the marathon and see how he's doing, because I don't know that I literally don't know if I can handle it's awful.
It's going to be a formal podcast, okay? So today, this is it. This is the big one. And today we're going to make the huge announcement of what games I'm going to be playing, over the next couple of weeks.
I knew something was wrong when they did that co-op stream together. When somebody in the chat asked, Kat, what is your favorite thing about Phil? Like, what's his best quality, or what's your favorite thing about him? She looked horrified. She looked like she was in the middle of a crowded room and someone pulled her fucking pants down. Like, she looked horrified. She very slowly looked over at him and he's like, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, honey. And she's just like, he's funny, I guess, or something like that. She finally spit out, he's funny. And she didn't know what the fuck to say. Like, and she's like, he's funny, I guess. Like, she looked like somebody had like a gun like to her back, but she couldn't say it.
We had multiple candidates of games that people were interested in seeing, including Metal Gear. Is it Metal Gear Solid Delta or just Metal Gear Delta? I think it's Metal Gear Solid Delta.
I've never seen two people married with absolutely no chemistry. Not that I wanted them to be like groping and pawing at each other and like making out. Like, that's not what I mean at all. But like, they didn't play fight. There was like no playful banter. Like, even if they were to get into like a lover's quarrel or something, like, I didn't say that, blah, blah, like something that showed that there was like something there. It was so weird. It reminded me of when like you got your dorm in college and you gotta share your fucking, room with somebody, and you're like, oh fuck, like, who's this weirdo gonna be? And it was two complete strangers meeting for the first time and suddenly realizing that they had to share a common area, a common space. It was like two roommates meeting for the first time and trying to feel the other person out and like gauge the other person, like, oh, what's this person like gonna be like? That's how fucking weird it was. And I was like, how long have these people been together? Oh my God. Coffee Boy, thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. Kat just looked uncomfortable 90% of that stream. Kat looked uncomfortable 125,000% of that stream. That shit was wild.
Snake Eater, right?
I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what he's talking about. Maybe we'll figure out something tomorrow to do where we can like poke in on the marathon on Friday, but not have to like endure the whole thing, I guess, is maybe what I'm trying to spit out, but I'm too retarded to do it efficiently.
And then next week, there's like 3 different games. There's the Indiana Jones DLC, there's Hollow Knight Silk Song, and there's the Chronos A New Age. Is it Chronos A New Dawn or A New Age? I don't even know the names of these games. But we have like basically 4 different options for things that I could do in the next.
Crazy Cat, thanks for being a member for 5 months, honey. It's been like that since the beginning. I keep feeling like it was just a paper marriage, not romantic. Then someone says marriage of convenience. Again, big ups, Crazy Cat. Yeah, it sounds, I think he went out there to, I don't know if it was to get money from his parents. I don't know what he went out there to do. And I think the parents kind of pushed him into, you're getting old, bruh. You're getting old. What the fuck are you going to do? And that starts to, I think, in some people's minds, once you hit, 35, 36, you start going, well, might be me. This might be the problem here. So I think he figured, yeah, all right, she's, mellow and compliant and submissive enough. So yeah, all right, I guess if mom and dad pay for a ring for me to, put a ring on it, then yeah, I guess I'll do it. Digital Melanin, thanks for the 5. What's your favorite thing about Phil? Cat, I don't know. He pays the mortgage and he doesn't touch me. Listen, I wouldn't want him to touch me either. So if he wants to cut me a check to pay my rent and I don't have to fuck him, by all means.
Right? And I already told you.
I will message him privately and let him know where he can mail that check to pay my rent while I don't have to fuck him. Because let's all be honest here, you wouldn't want to do that shit either. Digital Melanin, again, big up, Sonny, thank you.
Because I'd much rather play the newer games than a DLC. Traditionally and historically, sadly, DLCs don't really do that well around here. Even for games.
I don't know if Phil cared as he was getting into his mid-30s. I don't think he particularly cared whether or not he got married. I think it was more, I feel like maybe the parents were kind of, do you want to die alone? Because you're going to die alone. I kind of feel like maybe it was, that kind of a thing.
That you guys really like. Like, take a look at Lies of P.
49, been in a long-term relationship for over 20 years. Neither one of us wanted to get married or have kids. Yeah, I mean, and if people can come to like an agreement that that's like what they want to do or don't want to do respectively, like I don't really think it particularly bothered Phil. I don't think he cares if he's married or if he's not. As long as someone's there to, wash the shit stains out of his fucking underwear, chew up food and fucking spit it in his mouth and, do whatever. I don't particularly think he cares who it is or what she does or what she doesn't or whatever, as long as she takes care of him. Married or dating or roommates or whatever, as long as there's another body in that house, I really don't particularly think he cares.
Versus the DLC playthrough, for whatever reason, it didn't do so well. Basically, only time that DLCs do really good is if it's like a narrative-based Fallout DLC, or if it's like Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls is
if he's swinging a big wiener, he very well might. I certainly have no way of knowing that. The thing about it is between the alcoholism and the addiction and the being 43 years old and the being very unhealthy, if he is just got a big old swinging hog there, it don't work right no more.
Formal DLC or something like that, right? For example, the Elden Ring DLC actually did really, really well. So yeah, that was kind of off the table anyway. But in regards to these next new games coming out, there's a bit of a...
Exactly. Jerry nailed it. You don't have to be attracted to mommy. You need her to cut the crust off the sandwich and do the fucking laundry. That's it. That's what Panda Lee did.
Hey, what should Phil play? What shouldn't he play? And we're gonna analyze these today. And I'm gonna tell you.
He literally said when he was blaming, when he got caught like fucking jerking off, he basically blamed her. No, the bitch wouldn't get away from me. I didn't know where the hell to go. I didn't have 5 minutes of privacy to like fucking jerk off. It's like, okay, if she was around all the time, don't you want to fuck her? You would rather go, like, it just seemed weird to me.
My thoughts, all right, about each one.
You could sit alone in a room by yourself, or you could go do a couples activity. I don't know. This is a really great face.
One, and we will discuss them, and I'm going to come to an actual decision today. On this very stream, by the end of this Level 1 podcast, we will know what games I'm playing and when, okay? So there you go. As of today, you will know. You'll be able to set your schedule.
Exactly. Whiskey Peen is Whiskey Peen. Doesn't matter what's swinging. Or in his case, probably not swinging.
Yeah, you'll say, I want to be here for this stream or check out this playthrough on this day. You'll know. No more uncertainty. All right? And just so you know, I can't play everything. It's got to be
him blaming her that he couldn't get laid. Well, it really wasn't even that he couldn't get laid. He made it sound like I didn't have anywhere to go and I didn't have any privacy. Like, oh my God, she was here all the time. Okay, so fuck her then if she's there all the time. What the hell are we arguing about?
a choice between one or two of the games coming out and
I don't know. That just seems weird to me.
focusing on them and getting as far as we can. Reason being, because we've got ongoing playthroughs. For example, today, we've got Grand Theft Auto.
I don't know. She was dating this dwonky fucking weirdo. She didn't seem like a woman who needed romance. All he really probably needed to say was, hey, come here a minute. Like,
4, finishing up. I'm trying to finish the actual story of GTA 4. Today, I don't know if I will. Someone said there's like 12 story missions left. So if I like really hunker down and push forward and don't really mess around, maybe I can beat it today. But more than likely, I'm going to need 2 streams because some of the final missions are quite lengthy. Then we're starting the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC, which you guys have been asking for pretty much the entire time that I've been playing GTA 4 with mods.
yeah, both people.
And that's starting, as soon as next week. So, that's awesome, and that's going to be going on. And then on top of that, we then have the continuation of Sweet Code N2 HD, which we just started a few streams ago. It's going well. I'm really enjoying the playthrough. Thanks to those who are tuning in for it, because I realize an older JRPG doesn't get that much attention. But I am having a good time, and I'm looking forward to more of that, right? So, all that going on, adding new games is kind of challenging, right? But we got to do it. I don't want to skip all these new games. I mean, it'd be pretty stupid to not be playing the new releases. So let's talk about it and figure it out today. All right.
Do we have to do this again?
But before we get to that,
But before we do that, you guys, I really need some money.
we got to talk about the conclusion of Donkey Kong Bonanza because
Do we have to?
yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely official. As of today, we are done with. That's the wrong button. We are done with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Finally. 22 parts. But if you do the math on those...
Nice fucking move, you geriatric retard. For fuck's sake. How are you only like 2 years older than me? For fuck's sake.
Parts, pretty much around 30 hours of gameplay. Now, keep in mind, I didn't do all the content. Was I doing most of the challenges?
Big up, Senor Chewy. Take it easy, honey.
To collect all of the bananas and everything? Yes, I was for a while. But then it got played out and took so long just to keep doing that stuff that basically that last few worlds, I say last 3 worlds, I really didn't care anymore. And I just tried to push through.
Pick up Smart. What's going on, honey?
Which I did last night. Like, the thing is, last night, if I had, again, gone out and tried to find all the secrets and get the relics and do all the puzzles and all the optional challenges, I wouldn't have beaten the game last night. I wouldn't have. All right? But I'm very happy that we got it done. So now I can stop having people yelling at me every day. Why am I playing Donkey Kong Bonanza still? Everyone already beat it and the game sucks. And, it was
I don't think anyone was telling him that the game sucks.
frustrating. It's a new Nintendo release. You want to play the new Nintendo releases? Especially because I bought the Switch too. The whole idea is to play the new games that are exclusive and to review them. Like, that's a big advantage of being able to get a new console at release. But this one, man, it dragged on, and people were really upset that I spent as much time on it as I did. They wanted me to be playing other games.
Who said this? Maybe they just wanted you to play it more efficiently. If you would play a game more than once a week.
And to be honest, if I had played other games and dropped this halfway through, things probably would have been more beneficial to me. Those streams, way less attendance than most other streams, way less support than most other streams. Even last night for the conclusion of Donkey Kong Bonanza, we didn't hit a goal. I think we made around $80, so not awful. Certainly not the worst stream of Bonanza that I've done. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it was like, oh, great, it's Bonanza night. Means that's going to be a slow night again. It sucks. Now, I don't know. Here's the question. I want to honestly ask.
But you made that decision. Maybe don't play Truck Sim on Sunday. If you know it hits the goal every time, then why didn't you play that last night and fucking shelve Donkey Kong and throw that to next week? Like, you are the one making the decisions here. If you need to hit X amount of goals by this time to get whatever, like if you've paid walled it and that's what you want to do, like, I particularly think it's kind of shitty, but like, that's okay. Like, if that's what you want to do, really, ultimately, who the fuck am I? My opinion means nothing. I mean nothing. I'm just another, ball of human floating around here. But it's just like, if that's what you want, then at least be smart about it. Play what makes you money. Like, it's almost like you're purposefully trying to fail. Like, the answer is so obvious, but you're not doing it. And that's what I just can't seem to wrap my mind around, is that the answer to me is so obvious. If you want this money and you want it so quickly, then play what gets you paid. But you're choosing to not. No boss said, play Donkey Kong, asshole, until it's fucking over, you stupid piece of shit. You can do whatever you want. Or why are you going to do some kind of chill with Phil bullshit? Again, then play Truck Sim tonight if you know it's going to hit the goal.
You guys this, okay? I'm curious. I want your feedback on this. So what exactly was it about Donkey Kong Bonanza that you guys didn't like?
Well, you played it horrifically. You bitched, whined, cried, moaned, and complained the whole time. And you were just overall terrible at it and made it so terrible that I didn't even get a Switch 2. You made me glad I didn't, because then I didn't even want to fucking play it.
And you wanted me to drop it. For those who are here live, obviously for those watching on demand, you can leave a comment. What was it?
Because, like, you can only take so much negativity before you have to go do something else. Like, it's you. You fucking weirdo. It's you.
Okay. That you thought was not good about the game. That
I swear if he plays Silk Song, I'll lose my mind. I feel like he wants to play it, but I didn't think he liked it.
you'll wish that I wouldn't have played it as long as I did. Because here's the thing. A lot of people...
Well, why did it take you so long to begin with? Why are you only playing it once a week? Like, let's start there. Let's start with your craptacular fucking schedule that totally needs to be reworked because it's fucking stupid.
They're saying Donkey Kong Bonanza is absolutely an amazing game. That it's super good.
It is good, from what I come to understand. It is. Coffee Boy, I appreciate the $5, honey. His schedule skills suck. He just plays what his whales pay out. Yeah, but the thing about it is that they didn't pay for Donkey Kong. On top of not finishing games just equals 220 results. I appreciate you, Coffee Boy, honey. Big ups.
As a system seller, I personally disagree. And if you watch my review that I put out of it last night, you'll know why. We can obviously talk about it a little bit there. Okay?
How about we don't?
Foxman Fox says, well, I didn't like watching you play it because you weren't enjoying it. All right.
There you go. That's a very nice way of saying it. Yes, you very clearly were not having a good time. When you French fry and you're supposed to pizza, you're gonna fucking have a bad time. And you were very clearly having a bad time.
And because of that, it wasn't a good environment. Now, here's the truth. That's not true at all. That's not the truth at all, right?
Then why have you been saying for the last 2 weeks, oh God, this fucking thing again? Can't wait to get this fucking thing over with. Oh fuck, can't wait till this shit's fucking over. Has that not been you? I know the game fucking sucks, but now guys, listen. I know this game really fucking sucks big dick, but if you like me, or if you just have $20 and you don't know what to do with it, come support the stream. Has this not been you for the last like 2 or 3 weeks, bro?
I was enjoying it.
Yeah, right. I'm sure you were.
Up to a point. And then I kind of started calling it out and being honest about it, saying that the collectathon aspect was pretty boring. You have to keep going around and collecting all these items, right?
You cheesesteak when you're supposed to pizza? Oh, I don't know if that would equal a great time.
Like, that was my major criticism, was at first it's good, but once you realize the game is the same exact gameplay loop over and over and over, right? You end up getting bored. If there was more originality to it, if there was more variety to it, or if it was more like Super Mario Odyssey, where every world felt unique and different instead of, oh, it's exactly the same with one tiny little gameplay element tweak. It's hilarious. The first hour is like, oh my God, I can really break everything. And then when you get into like the third world, you're like, oh my God, really? All you need to do is just break everything? Like, that's literally the whole game? Dan Zach just did a $2 super chat. He says, simple answer is it was boring and it drags on too long. There you go. Now, what's weird is some people don't agree on that. They seem to completely disagree. They think that, oh, the gameplay is unique and you know, it's the best Nintendo game in a long time. I'm serious. Like, some people have said Donkey Kong Bonanza is like the best Nintendo game of this generation. It really innovates and it does things so awesome. Now, I'll admit, innovation, yes, it does innovate with the destruction mechanic. But when I play a game, I want to do more than one thing. I feel like the destruction mechanic is the only thing it actually excels at. Like
it's a children's game. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get what you want. Like, do you remember the old Donkey Kongs? There really weren't a whole lot of different mechanics introduced throughout, like Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong Country 2, which are two of my favorite games from the SNES. I played the fuck out of both of them, but there wasn't much innovation there, and there didn't have to be. I was playing them when I was like 10. Like, they're for kids, man. What do you want? Like some big epic thing? That's not what Donkey Kong is going to be. It's never going to be that. It's not what it's supposed to be. It Donkey Konged. That's what it's supposed to do.
Platforming is just okay. The controls actually are a little bit wonky in that regard, and with some of the platforming. The boss fights are quite lame, actually, and for the most part, the game's too easy.
Have you played the boss fights? Again, I go back to the original Donkey Kong games. Like Naughty and Very Naughty, the repeating bosses. You know, Necky, all you had to do was bounce on the tire and jump on his head. Yeah, but that was part of like the fun. That was part of like the shtick of it all. was like, do you just, oh, I'm getting so worked up. I'm getting so mad. Like, do you just never have any fun? Do you never have any joy? Do you never think anything is just cool or fun or mellow? Like, can anything just be kind of silly?
For sure.
Can anything just be silly or whimsical or fun or adventurous? Like, what is wrong with you? It must be awful to be so stiff and so rigid and everything. And then, you beat it at the end and the fake credits roll. And it's like, it gives you such nostalgia of, the first one where, the fake ending and everything. And
so
like the music and everything and like some of the enemies and stuff, like there was no nostalgia, recognized, by him.
Here's the thing. I beat it last night, and
I know. Deep breaths. I know.
the one thing I want to get across, you haven't seen my review yet, all right?
But he's just so stupid. It hurts.
The game is actually pretty good, and the ending is superb. The final hour to hour and a half, depending on how you tackle it, of Donkey Kong Bonanza is actually the best part of the game. No lie. And I don't want to, the thing is, if I tell you exactly why, it spoils the game. So I'm not going to do that. But basically, this game is, how can I say, it basically backloads.
He's not skilled enough to play complicated games, but he wants children's games to be more complex. It's a very astute synopsis.
All the good moments. The good moments are all happening like at the end of the game. And I'm sorry, but you're requiring me to play either 10 hours of rushing through your game or 30 hours of grinding through your game doing all the side content just to get to the good ending. Why not just make...
Well, there's a difference between 10 and 30. It's called 20, and you could just moderately enjoy the game.
the whole game good. That's what actually gets me. Like, if they had followed suit...
Things build up to the end. I don't love when I play Super Mario Brothers 3 and I have to get through all 7 worlds to get to Bowser at the end, but when you get to Bowser, like Super Mario 3 is like the first like video game that I ever beat was Super Mario Brothers 3. I was like 6 or 7 or something like that. And that shit still hits me right in the nostalgia. And it's like, that's the buildup, bro, is of course like Bowser's Castle is the coolest. It's the hardest. It's the most epic boss fight. Like that's what the end of a game is for. The most difficult thing, everything comes together. All the loose ends get tied up unless there's going to be another one. Like, yes, that's the point, sir.
With the final hour and a half of the game and made the whole game like that, the game would have been much better. I.e., in a nutshell, the final level makes you actually think.
If your fatty senses are tingling, check Discord off topic. My fatty senses are tingling. Here I come.
It makes you use all of your transformations in certain parts, and you can actually, there's different ways to beat.
This isn't going to be like a dick or anything, is it? Because
the final level, but basically you could go like crazy headstrong into it with combat. You could try to go like traverse things instead. It's innovative. It's different. Most of the game isn't like that. Most of the game is very straightforward, smash everything. The final level actually isn't that.
Oh, nachos. Oh, yes.
And it's better. So why didn't you make the whole game that? Like, I get that there was a new element that they had of, oh, we want to destroy everything in the environment, and that's unique, and that's what's cool about our game. That's the hook, right? But for me...
He was fine with grinding and clear obscure to make the end game easy. Exactly.
Okay, make that...
Well, that was one that was clearly too complicated for him unless he cheesed it. But if you watch the end of this, he was cheesing
part of the game, but also put in other things that are good. And they waited till the last stage to do that. Why? Really? Like, in the last stage, everything actually gets much better, okay? But I just don't understand it. I just kind of shrug and say, I don't know. Like, I feel like modern Nintendo has lost their way. I really do. It's not that modern Nintendo doesn't have the ability to make good stuff. It's like they don't get it. Like, they don't understand what gamers want. And Nintendo used to know. Nintendo used to know this is exactly what gamers want, so give them all of this, and then maybe add some innovation on the side. All right, think of it this way. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, okay? Added in a brand new gameplay element. The whole construction mechanic, right? It had, you build carts, you build devices to solve puzzles. And that was good.
Why is he talking about this? Can he not just move on with his boring routine? I get, you know what? Maybe we can skip this.
The game, okay?
Is this the sip of we're done? Are we done? Did I nail it? Can we move on? Can we move on to the next circular piece of garbage we have to talk about, no doubt?
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, really? Final Fantasy Tactics fans, he tried to send me a tip, but it got frozen.
Yeah.
Unfreezes it, because then I could see...
Money talk.
From a terrorist organization or something. Now, obviously, that's absolutely ludicrous.
Money talk. Yeah. Something about somebody gives him money, and their name is like ISIS or something.
Oh, sorry about that. How's everyone doing today? Good morning. A lot of people are saying good morning and hello. What's up, Chris? How are you?
Yeah, I've only been here for a half an hour. I guess hi, everybody.
Ortega over on Kick, how are you? How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. You're ready to chill with me here today as I finally determine the games we're going to be playing. That's the big thing about the podcast today. We're locking in on what games I'll be playing in the next week, right? Game Boy, good morning. How are
Okay, I think we moved on past it. I think we're done with Donkey Kong.
you? Girl Set, what's up? How's everybody? What's up, John?
Does this weird thing now where he says hello to everybody. It's very weird.
I'm sorry to hear that, Dick Bix. I hope that your mother feels better. Heat wave still going? No, the heat wave finally ended today. But now we're having 1 day of cool, and then it's supposed to be in the 80s again tomorrow. So this is like the 1 day this week we'll get some reprieve from this heat. Then we have another several days of heat, including my
Wow, the 80s. I hope you don't melt and die.
marathon is supposed to be really hot. So again, thank goodness I have a good setup now. Like finally, after all these years of living here, 10 years, every summer I sweated it out. Even having the air conditioner, it was still hot in here. This is the first year I actually have proper temperature regulation. Like we have these blackout curtains. To say 100% hooked and addicted. Because some of these games, oh, okay, Clear Obscure. Clear Obscure Expedition 33. That game, I think it hit it on all cylinders, right? It was an epic story that was completely original and fun and never felt boring. The actual gameplay of the turn-based combat, but having the timed parries in it, made it feel fresh and you had to pay attention all the time. Every character having a completely different build. Awesome. So I would say Clear Obscure. That would be the last game where the gameplay loop 100% hooked me. Every time I wanted to play more. I wanted to see what was the next thing, what was the next unlock, what was the next piece of it. So there you go. Cool. Color me surprised there was no fence sitting, says someone. Well, when there's a definitive good answer, I'll give it to you. Sometimes there's not. Okay. Let's see here.
Wow, what a dick.
I got a $2 tip and it didn't freeze. So the good news is it's not every PayPal tip that's frozen. It seems to only be certain ones. So $2 tipper, our first tipper of the day says, who's the best or most evil video game villain in your opinion? I guess I would say.
Well, the best or most evil. Those are two very different bedfellows, but let's see what he says here. Best or most evil.
Here's the thing. There's been some pretty evil characters over time, right? But the ones for me that resonate are the ones that, like, were in my formative years. When
Yeah, so you're going to say Bowser. So you're going to say Ganon. So
I was younger and I was playing games and I was exposed to certain kinds of games either for the first time or, like, was the best in class. So I would say for me, likely the most evil character from when my youth, games growing up would be Kefka from Final Fantasy VI.
Well, okay. I was shocked. I will shut my whore mouth.
Because at first, Kefka just seems to be some kind of clown who has magic abilities, even though he is kind of a leader in the Empire. You just think, oh, he's just one of these eccentric generals or whatever. But later on, you find out he truly is just insane. He just wants to destroy the world for the sake of destroying it and making it chaotic. He doesn't really have intentions. It's not like, oh, I want to become a world dominator and mold it to my image. He's just nuts. He literally just wants to kill people. And he does. He poisons families just because he wants to. That's pretty evil, in my opinion. So I would say Kefka. Okay.
I knew he was going to go back 20 years. We all knew he was going to go back 20 years.
People praised Clear Obscure as being game of the year. I guess then it was very frustrating for you because the audience didn't like it as much as you did. Of course. And whenever I really like a game, it doesn't resonate with the audience. That kills me. It's my job, right? To enjoy games and share.
He only liked it because he went and did all the fucking side content and got fucking OP and just, because it wasn't difficult.
The audience, and if it doesn't work for the audience, obviously that stinks. I think it's an RPG, turn-based RPG. They just don't resonate with the modern audience that much,
I know. I'm shocked he gave an answer and then had a reason for the answer and explained his reason for the answer and did it fairly well.
I don't feel like I have that audience that likes turn-based RPGs and stuff like that. I just don't have it, right? Seldom, yes, but the thing is I don't have that audience. But didn't Clear Obscure resonate with almost every audience? Again, I don't really have a turn-based RPG audience. I don't. So because of that, whenever these games come out, they don't do well. Not even just turn-based, but just, RPGs in general. Take a look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which everyone thought was a slam bang, home run hit. It was going to be a great playthrough. People were bored at it before 20 hours and wanted me to quit it. So I did. It sucked, but what can you do?
Isn't that the one where he had the wig, the blonde wig, and he kept going on and on and on about if you give me $100, I'll put the wig on?
You do. That's life, right? All right. I guess we're going to start talking about the subject at hand, which is the games that I'm actually going to be playing now.
45 minutes later. Big ups, Pimp. Let's go.
We should come to a determination about what games I'll actually be doing, in the next week to 2 weeks into, literally, I would say, till the end of September. Like, there's a ton of stuff at the end of September, and then it just gets super busy from end of September all the way through October, November, and end of the year. All right? But what are we going to be doing in September, okay? So let's talk about the options. Let's weigh and balance them, and then we'll come to a determination.
But we did this. We did this 2 days ago,
okay.
Bro.
Okay. So, let's talk. So we got 3 games. All right? 3 games that are under consideration. The first.
Yeah, but you just dropped 2. Why is this so hard? You beat Donkey Kong and you fucking sent Minecraft to Band World. So why you're having a hard time fitting one more game into your schedule?
First is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, the modern remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which from all reports now, because it's been out for a couple days for those who bought it early, I think you had to pay extra for it or whatever. They've already played through it. Apparently, Metal Gear Solid Delta is just Metal Gear Solid 3 with better graphics. Most people are even saying there's almost no gameplay improvements or tweaks. It pretty much plays exactly like the original Metal Gear Solid 3. It just looks more pretty, okay? It's full price, all right? To be fair here, it's a full price game. So let me get this straight. All you did was you graphically enhanced the game, and you're charging $70 for it. I was under the impression that it was different. I was, originally we were told this game was supposed to be like an actual remake where it was going to have new elements and things. Apparently it doesn't. That's what people are telling me. They're saying, no, we beat it. It took 2 days. We rushed through it. We beat it. And it's literally the same game. They didn't change anything but the graphics. $70. So that's pretty rough. All right, I'm not going to lie. That's a hard ask. That's a lot of money for literally a game I've already played twice. And all this is going to be is a graphical overhaul. Plus, a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people are saying that the game actually has graphical issues. That even though supposedly what you're paying for is a graphical overhaul, that it has issues with the frame rate. That the frame rate will dip in many parts of the game. And that's confusing. If I'm paying you $70 because you improved the graphics, why do the graphics not stay at that level the whole game? Why are there issues with the graphics? And again, some of the factors that we have in consideration here are that Hideo Kojima is not involved in the making of this game. It's his work, and he gets nothing for it. He was interviewed and asked about it, and he says, I just don't want to talk about it. I have no involvement with it. I'm not going to, play it. I'm not going to, discuss it. I have no comment. So obviously he's upset, right? And he has a right to be. Again, not that I am the biggest fanboy of Hideo Kojima, but taking the look at the situation that has happened with him and Konami, I do actually feel like this is messed up. This is a really messed up situation where maybe now what's going to happen is Konami is going to milk each and every Metal Gear Solid game, re-releasing them with modern graphics, charging $70 a pop, and Kojima gets none of that at all. That's kind of messed up, all right? It's weird to me that so many people claim to be fans of Kojima, yet they're all running out and buying this game. If you were a fan of Kojima, wouldn't you be, staunchly against this? Someone re-releasing his work just with upscaled graphics and then making a bunch of money on it? I would think so. But I don't know. Apparently that's not the case. I guess fanboyism only goes so far, right? Anyway, I was telling you guys, I was thinking of skipping Metal Gear Solid Delta. And the reason being is because I felt like it's not truly a new game, and that the other 2 games coming out next week, which are both Hollow Knight Silksong and Chronos The New Dawn, that if I don't play those 2 games at launch, okay, no one will care about them. Case in point, the first Hollow Knight. I didn't even know about the first Hollow Knight when it was released. Admittedly, it went over my head. I didn't know about it at all, right? Years later, I think it was 2 years later, or at least a year later, you guys asked me to play it in a marathon to give it a shot. So I bought it. I played it during the marathon. And even though everyone had hyped it up and said that, this is going to be a big deal, nobody cared. And every once in a while, I'll get someone who asks me about Hollow Knight, will I play it? But I feel like if I played it when it was new, people would have cared. But it was because I was late to the game. Everyone else had already played it, right? That's why, basically, people stopped caring. It's not a big deal anymore. So I feel like if I play Hollow Knight Silksong and Chronos next week, those playthroughs will be pertinent. Everyone's going to want to see me play the new games. But if I wait, let's say, for example, I wait to play Chronos. Let's say I'll play it, when I have time. And let's say we don't have time until either very late in September. Maybe I don't. Maybe I have to play it in a few months when things calm down, December, right? I don't think anyone's going to care. And that's sad, Even though it might be a solid game, if I don't usually play these new releases when they're brand new, people are like, you missed the boat. You missed the opportunity to make it popular, right? Anyway, so that was my rationale, was Metal Gear Solid Delta is a remake. It's really just a graphical upgrade. It's too expensive. It basically slights Kojima. And if I play it, I have to skip a new game. Now let's talk about Hollow Knight Silksong. Hollow Knight Silksong is the sequel to Hollow Knight, a Metroidvania game with very challenging gameplay from, very, very Dark Souls-esque, I should say, right? Very Dark Souls-esque game when it comes to the combat. If you die, you have to redo parts of the stage. There's checkpoints, and, it has those elements of the combat being very, very difficult. You're not just going to turbo through the game, right? Well, here's the deal. I've played Metroidvania games before. I've tried them. The vast majority of times that I played a Metroidvania game, they didn't work, and the audience complained the entire time it was too boring. Why am I playing this game? In the case of Silksong, it doesn't...
I was chewing and muted, not away from not away from my desk.
It doesn't even have modernized graphics. It's one of these games...
I didn't leave. I'm here suffering. I'm just eating a bowl of chili while I listen.
It's like the 2D art style, or 2D hand-drawn art style, I should say. It looks very cartoony. It's an indie studio that's making this game. It's not a giant, big-budget game or anything like that. I could certainly see people liking it at first and then immediately turning on it and saying, man, this game is too repetitive. It's too boring. You have to backtrack a million times. That's boring. Why does it take you so long to get past a certain part of the game? It's boring, right? But that's the point of the game, right? It is. It's supposed to be. It's ultra challenging. Yes, you have to explore.
I honestly just don't really know what to say. I mean, you're just watching this retard just talk himself in circles and talk himself into games and talk himself out of games, and you already know what he wants to do, and he knows what he wants to do. It's like
a ton and backtrack a ton. That's some of the gameplay loop that's supposed to become addicting and fun about the game. That's what makes it unique, right? The combination of very challenging combat with this open exploration, Metroidvania map style game. So here's the thing. That I almost feel like Silksong will be the kind of game that I know I'll probably like, but it may not work with the audience. The audience may disconnect from it right away and say we're bored, right? So it's like, if I play it at launch, there's a chance that I could get good engagement and support for it. People might like to play through it first, but will it have...
That's what makes all this so funny, Left Cross, is none of the games are going to work because it's not the games, because it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the way that he behaves and the way that he treats people, and how, regardless of what he plays or doesn't play, he's just going to be hot fucking garbage at it. So it doesn't matter. That's the ironic irony.
Longevity. Or is it going to be like every single time I've tried to play a Metroidvania game and people get bored of it right away, and now people are upset with me that I'm still playing it, even though I'm...
He's just going on and on and on and on about this, and honest to God, in the end, none of it will fucking matter. None of it.
I'm liking it. I don't want to get into another one of those situations. Okay? Lastly, we've got Chronos the New Dawn, right? Is it Chronos a New Dawn? Chronos the New Dawn? Hold on. The New Dawn. Chronos the New Dawn. So,
good job,
guy. I
guy.
don't understand. Chronos the New Dawn is a survival horror game, third person, and it plays very similarly to games such as Dead Space. Now, some people have said Dark Souls, and I just...
Oh, we did this already. It's not a Souls-like. It's a blah, 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 whatever the fuck.
Like, but it's Bloober Team, by the way. Now, Bloober Team recently has had some hits, notably, obviously, a Silent Hill 2 remake, which a lot of people were wondering if it would be good, and people absolutely loved it. It was my game of the year. It was really, really good. So, obviously, the next game from Bloober Team could be pretty darn good. At the same time, I'm not sold that it's going to end up being a playthrough again that you guys are going to love. Maybe I'll love it, but if it really is Dead Space, right? Let's say it actually is like Dead Space to a T. Do we really want Dead Space 4, but not called Dead Space 4? Well, I do. Like, I want Dead Space 4. I was hoping for Dead Space 4 when I played Callisto Protocol. Didn't really get it. I was hoping for Dead Space 4 when they remade Dead Space 1. I was like, oh, wait.
This man still says Callisto, and it makes me, like, just cringe.
Maybe if this game does well, they'll make Dead Space 4. But instead, they claim that Dead Space 1 just didn't sell well enough for their expectations, and therefore they once again shelved the franchise and are not making any more Dead Space games. Okay? So this is the game that's going to be Dead Space 4 or the spiritual successor to Dead Space, and if it does well, then we get more games like this, then I'm all for it. Okay? I'm all for it. But I don't know if it's going to be that good. I'm excited for it. I think it looks good, but I don't know if you guys are going to like it. I'm skeptical. Like, here's the thing. I feel like Metal Gear has its fan base. So if I play Metal Gear Solid Delta, at the very least, I'm going to get that initial hype behind it because people like to see me play the Metal Gear games, for all different reasons. Let's be honest. But that'll have some hype behind it, right? If I play Silksong, at the very least, again, at the beginning of the playthrough, we're definitely going to get some hype for it.
Big ups, Crazy Cat. Get the hell out of here. Don't stay here and listen to this just fucking retard just ramble on in circles. Like I said, he's going to talk himself into games and talk himself out and everything. Honey, you take it easy. You come back anytime.
Because people have never really seen me play Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight has a lot of hype behind it, right? It's an ultra challenging game. People like to see me die a lot. With Chronos, I feel like it's kind of a big question mark, right? Is it going to be good? Is it not going to be good? Is it going to be a game that people are going to enjoy seeing Phil play or not? I don't know. I don't.
I don't really know who's super hyped to see you. Let's see here. Let's see what people are saying. Maybe Dead Space will be out before GTA 6. They say Mass Effect is boring. Chronos game or whatever sounds good. I'm just not a big Hollow Knight fan. Survival horror always does good on your channel. That shit's a lie.
Know if it's good yet, right? So it's kind of like every game here of the three that I'm considering has pros and cons. First off, I cannot play all three. That's just not possible. I'm already going to continue with GTA 4 with mods, playing the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC. That's going to last a little bit. So between that and Sweet Code N2 HD, which we're going to...
Can this man make a decision on his own? He's already made a decision. I can tell you, I don't know if he'll share it with us, but he has already made a decision what he wants to play and what he doesn't. But again, he'll never say that because that's not what this is about. This is not about what he wants to play. The reason why he does this is because he'll eye fuck the chat. And he wants to see what the people who give him money want to play. That's what this is really all about. This is really, he'll talk about, well, this game doesn't really have this or that, or this game doesn't do this or whatever. He'll go on and on. Bottom line, and why don't I have fucking boardroom meeting up? Because this is a boardroom meeting. The bottom line is when it comes to this, it's what will make me the most money and continue, Baldur's Gate 3 style, continue to make me the most money. So he needs everyone to tell him what to play because he thinks that if the people tell him what to play, well, then they'll come and give him money. That's what we're here for. How am I trying to say it? What will guarantee the most money? What will for sure bring me the most money? Not just the first time I play it, but what will give me this every single time?
Continue.
Also, if he doesn't make the decision and allows other people to make the decision, he can then blame them when it doesn't work. Well, you guys asked me to play this, so like, what the fuck? That way, any responsibility or accountability is gone from him. He just feels absolved of that. Protect your mental, I have no idea. You would think that he would have already gone into this super secret Discord and asked fucking Ryan and Iron Cuck and Guitar Player and fucking Thomas the Dent Engine. You would have thought he would have already said, hey, what do you guys want me to play? I don't know if we're just doing this just for funsies because he doesn't have anything else to fucking talk about. But it's not about the games because I'll be honest with you, he hates video games. You know what games of these he wants to play? None. What he's doing right now is what he wants to do all day. He wants to sit here for 8 hours, yap at himself ad nauseum, collect $300 and fuck off. That's what he wants to do. Well, he wants more. He wants like hundreds and thousands of dollars. But this right now, this is all he wants to do. That's another reason why he asks other people, because he doesn't give a fuck about any of these games. He doesn't care.
There's no way I can play all 3 games. What I can do is take on 2 games. And I feel like balancing between 2 new games plus the other 2 games. By the way, because I've now retired Minecraft and beaten Donkey Kong Bonanza, this means we're going to have extra night streams. There will be 1 night a week where I play Truck Sim and 1 night a week where I'm doing CVS 2, but we're now going to have anywhere from 3 to 4 night streams where we can actually play these new releases.
So if he has 3 to 4 nights open, you bump Grand Theft Auto and Sweet Hogan and anything else to your night times, and you play all 3 new ones. If you've got 4 or 5 open nights, 4, I guess, because he usually does 6 days a week. So if he's playing 2 games and he's got 4 open nights, you slide those games back and you can play all of them. Because that's really where we're at.
As night streams as well, or maybe we could do some night.
Isn't it like 2 or 3 people at this point holding them up? It's Daddy Ryan. I think it's Iron Cuck, just through like different sock accounts. Guitar Player will come every now and then and drop money. He insists on playing the fighting games. When he does the fighting games, Jax Raxer will sometimes come in and toss $25-$50. Probably half a dozen whales maybe holding them up, like really holding them up. But I would think at this point, I think it's Ryan and Iron Cuck. Yeah.
Streams. Maybe we do some night streams as like GTA could be a night stream or Sweet Code N, but I don't know. Sweet Code N, I feel like I have to have as a day stream. Okay. So what do we do? Well, I've thought about it. First of all, let me do some shout outs. We actually have, hold on. DN Market did 2 $5 super chats. Thank you, DN. 30th, Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evilest Chronicles. Jeez. So I need to be playing through Sweet Code N 2 HD pretty much, regularly, so that I can basically make progress. I feel like I have to do at least 1 major stream, or maybe a night stream, or maybe 2 major streams a week of that, if I have any chance of even getting to the end of it by the end of the month, right? So yeah, there you go. So yeah, there's another
2 to 4 whales and maybe half a dozen dolphins. That sounds pretty accurate. Yeah, the big whales are like Iron Cuck, Ryan, and then all of their, socks. And then, there's the dolphins, Jax Raxer, fucking NDO, what the fuck's the guy's name? Guitar Player will show up every now and then. There's a couple of other ones that are just escaping me. Yeah, Ryan is Lisa Lou. Habib, I'm assuming, and your future stepdad. Although I thought your future stepdad was Iron Cuck.
The next one might be Final Fantasy Tactics, Evilest Chronicles. We'll see. Okay.
There might be somebody feeding him money off stream too, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, NDO might come in and throw 100 down.
So, weighing and balancing. Okay, everything here. All right. And listen, I want to.
But you can tell that the whales are few and far between, because the viewer's illusion of choice only got him like $300. I think he pissed off Daddy Ryan. I think Daddy Ryan wanted him to play something and he wouldn't, and I think it pissed off Ryan. And then the Switch 2 it was a failure. So, because he only made like $500.
Also say this as well, okay? I realize again that no matter what decisions I make, not everyone's going to be happy. All right? There's people who are my longtime fans who want certain things because they're callbacks. There's people who are fans of mine who want to see.
But his parents still give him a monthly allowance. It's possible.
Play only new stuff. There's some people that land in between, right? And
Dio throws money when he can between his job at the glue factory. I think a lot of these people get done with their day at the glue factory and come give this dude money.
It's tough.
Yeah, rip Cucky Koala. Cucky Koala just couldn't hang. Cucky Koala went back home to Keno Casino.
It's tough to make these kinds of decisions, admittedly. It's not easy. I don't even know.
No, Ryan is going to give this man money until he can't give this man money anymore or until this man dies. Like, whichever fucking comes first.
I don't even know what to do. And to be honest, I don't think there is a definitive right and wrong answer. I don't think that there is this is going to be the absolute best scenario, so just do it. I feel like no matter what choice I'm...
There is a best scenario, actually. There really is. You can slot everything you're playing during the daytime to the night times, and you can play all 3 new games, and you only have to play them once. Just play each game one time and see how they do. And then drop the one that doesn't maybe work so well. Or drop the 2 maybe that don't work so well. Maybe you'll find out that you only really want to play one. You can do that. You can really solve this in one day. And since you're fucking daddy big bucks over there, you can afford all 3 of them.
About to make, I'm going to make some people happy and some people are going to be disappointed. Okay? So, here's what...
You actually don't have to disappoint anybody. You stream enough because you're here ridiculously too much. You stream enough to where you can actually play everything. If you would do this more effectively, more efficiently, and more intelligently, you could actually disappoint nobody and play everything. Whether or not you continue to play everything is up to you, but you could play everything. Oh yeah, Murdoch, NDO, yeah, guitar player, fucking NDO, Ryan, OIC, you know, they're not fucking going anywhere.
Okay. This is based on your feedback, by the way, because honestly, earlier in the week, I had
You don't need anyone's feedback. You are, in fact, a 43-year-old grown-ass man. Get all 3, play all 3, see what does well. You don't have to actually ask anybody anything.
Really different notion of what I wanted to do, but I've been looking at or listening to your feedback all week.
He has not.
And I think it actually kind of swayed me and changed my mind a little bit on things here.
Gee, the people with the money swayed you and changed your mind? Who would have fucking thought?
So, you ready?
Yeah, come on.
Drum roll. Oh, wait, I have a drum roll, don't I? No, that's not really the drum roll I want. It's more of a ta-da drum roll, right? Okay. Here are my decisions. 2 games.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? The first game.
See, he already knew. I don't know why we did this. He already knew. So come on, what do the dents want?
We're going to bring back Blueprints. Blueprints will come back into the rotation, and we're going to try to get to
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
true ending this time. I'm really upset. I didn't solve the throne room puzzle, and we didn't get to see the proper ending. We have to see the end of Blueprints. So Blueprints is...
Oh, fucking retard alert. Fuck, retard alert. What is happening? Not funny. Didn't laugh.
back as of tomorrow.
Ugh.
So we were freaking out. Yes, Blueprints. Finally. All right.
I agree. Boo this man. Boo.
No, we're not doing Blueprints. We are doing the Blue
Yeah, we know, retard.
Bomber on Friday with the Mega Man Marathon, but we're not bringing back Blueprints right now, okay? Listen, I love Blueprints, and I would bring it back, but you know the audience wouldn't enjoy that. So we're going to actually bring back Clear.
Sorry, honey. You might have to do something other than the walking sim you played for 80 hours.
Obscure, Expedition 33. Starting tomorrow, we're going to do the Act 3 content.
See, you might have been funny if you'd have left it at Blueprints. But now you're like, oh, we're going to bring back Clear Obscure. Now you're killing the joke because you've taken it too
I
far.
completely skipped as daytime streams. I'm going to use the Machinike controller so that way half the buttons won't work properly.
You have 2 brain cells and they're brother and sister. What is wrong with you?
And I'll complain about I can't aim and shoot things. It's going to be great. Expedition 33, Act 3. You've been waiting for it all year. Finally, we're doing it tomorrow.
Honey, you can start the stream over from the beginning if you want to. That's okay.
About time.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Well, there you go. Grandmaster Scrub says, just surprise everyone with more DK. Just do more DK. Why not? More Donkey Kong. do the post game.
See, now the joke that might have maybe been funny, kind of, has just gone entirely too long. I agree. So
Let's
cringe.
do that.
I'm too old to say the word cringe, but
I'm building as much suspense as I possibly can. All right.
Why? Because you're still making you getting them last minute Discord messages from Daddy Ryan about how many feet pics he wants.
All right. Darth Fig just did a $5 super chat. He says, my vote is for Hollow and Chronos. So it must be Hollow Knight Silksong and Chronos, The New Dawn. I would say newer games take precedence over old games, like GTA 4, especially because GTA 4 support is hit or miss. That is true. GTA 4, some streams, we've done absolutely amazing. We crushed it. And then other streams have not done well at all. That is true.
I don't want to skip it, because if I skip, he'll fucking say it.
Okay. So thank you, Darth Fig, for $5.
Yeah, get fucked, nerd. Ghost Viper, thank you for the $5, honey. I appreciate you. He heard Toxie got the super secret ending, no problem, and got super salty. He can't let a mouth drooling detractor outdo him. Good Argentinian flag.
Okay.
All hail Argentina.
Before I make my decision.
You thought you already made your decision. You mean before you tell us your decision? Oh, stop drinking.
Let's get some support. Let's get our first sub over on Kick. We have no subs on Kick today. Okay, we do have some super chats.
Oh, the clapping. Like, is that not like just the most retarded?
We do have a couple small tips, and we did have one member, but we have no subs on Kick. Who's going to be the first person to sub on Kick today? That is the question. All right, and let's get some more super chats.
Go ahead, honey. If you want to start the whole thing over, it's fine.
Let's get a big tip. Let's get a nice, big, juicy tip. I was supposed to get a $10 tip, and PayPal cock-blocked it. PayPal said, no, review the tip. That is
well, you should know all about being cock-blocked. You've been a fucking nerd your entire life. You should know.
Absolutely unacceptable. All right, can we get some actual tip support this morning? Let's go. All right.
Nothing like someone demanding money from you.
To figure out what the keyword is for today. What's going to trigger my AI to start contributing? Because remember, I need the AI to start contributing, right? Everyone knows.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go. This will go over well. If I could give a critique, you can't, and you're going to get shit on and banned for it, honey. But what is this? Lilia, I think. I think that you often get easily frustrated, and nothing is worse than watching someone crap on a game you really enjoy. Sweetheart, you're going to get banned.
None of these contributions coming in are legit. They're all just robots. Everyone knows this. It's all fake contributions.
It's not fake. You just get them from like den heads,
So,
which, I mean, if that's fine, if that's what you want to do.
Lilia Harper did a $5 super chat. Thank you, Lilia. And she says, if I could give a critique, I think you often get easily frustrated, and nothing is worse than watching someone crap on a game that you actually enjoy. Well, here's the thing. Much like most real people, I tend to get emotional during certain moments. So, for example, if I'm playing...
You should never get anywhere near as emotional as you get over a video game, sir. Not as a 43-year-old grown married man with a mortgage. Sir. I have seen you fucking play those fighting games and slam on that fighting stick so hard, you could fucking break it. You are a grown man.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. And the graphics are crapping out during a boss fight, and now it's running at like 12 frames per second, and I can't see what's going on.
So you go, this is mildly frustrating, but I am in fact playing a children's game on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm a grown man. Maybe I shouldn't get like fucking like bent out of shape and get a hair up my ass about it.
That frustrates me. And I might say things like, this game fucking sucks. Now, just because I say that in the moment, it doesn't mean that that's my all absolute belief. Do you understand? It doesn't mean that at all.
But it's really hard to watch somebody do that, is what you're not understanding. It's not fun to watch somebody behave like that.
Okay, it just means that I'm angry in the moment, all right? And the thing is, I'll be honest, I do feel that...
The only stick he can beat on these days? Nice.
There are too many content creators today that do one of two things, all right? They either...
How do you know what every other fucking content creator does? You don't watch anybody else, so...
over-exaggerate because they're trying to actually get that kind of attention. Like, they'll look for a game that's good, and then they'll shit on it because that gets them attention on the internet, and then they get their clickbait, okay? That's one kind of person. Or, we could talk about the complete polar opposite, the people who literally just kiss every game's ass, but don't actually play them or beat them. You know, the people who just have partnerships with every single company. They get every game for free early. They get to play exclusively early.
Oh, here we go. Some salt and some copium about other YouTubers. Oh, boy.
Early because they're special. But you notice they never say anything negative about the games they play. They also never finish them. They'll do like 2 streams as a promotion and kiss the game's butt. And then after that, that's it. They're on to another game that they're getting paid for. You see?
How do you know? Who? Cite your source. I need to know who does this. Name the YouTubers or Twitch streamers or whatever. Name the people who do this. I need to go and see.
I'm not like either of that. What it is I feel like I'm more like you than most other content creators. In the moment, I'll get emotional and I'll say something, but then I'll be sure to correct myself later. Like, for example, with Donkey Kong Bonanza, absolutely, there were times during the playthrough I was bored to tears. Because I'm like, dude, I'm still just smashing things. I'm still just doing the same thing over.
I thought we were announcing what games you were going to play.
Confusing. Okay? So I hope you understand that when I'm playing a game and you see me I'm not enjoying it or whatever, angry with games and constantly just slam them. Let's be honest, that was kind of the whole angry reviewer mentality back in the day.
Yeah, we're not back in the day anymore, Grandpa. And you're not AVGN. You're not James Rolfe, dude. I'm sorry. You're not AVGN. We're not back in the day. It's not 2006 anymore. It's 2025. This angry, ragey, and AVGN, it's a shtick, dude. It's a character that James Rolfe plays. It's not really him. I've watched AVGN from the very beginning, actually. And that's not really who he is.
Fair, you got angry video game nerd, you got nostalgia critic, and everyone on the internet wanted to be an angry reviewer.
Yeah, and you're not them. Let it go. It's okay.
Right? So everyone's yelling and screaming about every game, so I over-exaggerated. I would say games were horrible and stuff when they really weren't. Today, I try not to do that. All right? I try to be in the moment, and I call something out for what it is, fine. But I'm not going to unfairly say, this game is terrible, it sucks ass, it's the worst game ever. You know. So anyway, thank you for the super chat.
His brain is stuck somewhere in between 2005 and 2009. I don't know what fucking trauma hit him there.
And I understand what...
But god damn.
What you're saying. I appreciate your critique. If I'm playing a game...
Wow, I appreciate your critique. I thought that would have got the band hammer quick.
And I get frustrated. It's not as entertaining as when I'm enjoying myself. At the same time, I don't...
Damn, bro, you've been yapping for 15 minutes about a nothing burger.
want to fake it to make it. I don't want to act like every game that I play, I'm enjoying it.
We get it. You're angry about everyone who's gotten success. You hate Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and Maximilian Dude and Justin Wong and we get it, dude. You hate AVGN and Nostalgia Critic and...
Yesterday, I said this was going to be a big show where I was going to give you the solid decision on what games I'm playing in the next week and through September. And so now I have to do that. I'm not one of those people that's going to promise you something and then bait you with it and then not give it to you. I'm really dragging this out so long. This might be the most dragged out segment I've ever done on the show. I think we should just call it the level 1 stall cast at this point. Wow. The bush has been burned, flogged, and magogged. Okay. All right. All right, well, here is my take. Okay, you ready?
No, not particularly. Not at all. Normal Jinx, I appreciate the super chat, honey. Thank you. Maximilian Dude was streaming Hollow Knight for 14,000 people yesterday. Meanwhile, this wax museum model reject, it's amazing, copes to save face in front of a handful of people with a room temperature IQ. If that's not the greatest, best thing I've ever read. This wax museum model reject copes to save face in front of a handful of people with room temperature IQ.
I feel like with what I want to do.
Oh my God.
I want to do something.
I appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to play 2 games. Let's make this clear. I'm going to play 2 out of the 3 games. I'm not saying that means that I'm
shit.
never going to play one of these games. I'm just saying that for now, I feel like these are the 2 games that I want to play the most for completely different reasons. Okay? So here's the truth. Of these 3 games, which game do I actually want to play the most? If you were to ask me, Phil, you got 3 on the table. One is a remake of a classic you've already played. One is the sequel to a game that you never played, but people asked you to play over the years. And one is the probable spiritual successor to a game that you really like. What game do you want to play the most? Well, I would say, well, let's weigh and balance these options. In this case, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm still beating around the bush. I love it. Dude, I still haven't said anything. Boy, I'm becoming a master of talking a lot and saying absolutely nothing, aren't I? This is pretty good.
Yeah, you've been doing that for 20 years, bro.
Okay, I'm just going to do it right now because enough. This is nonsense. The game that I want to play the most out of all 3 of those games is...
Chronos.
A New Dawn.
Yeah, shocker. We know.
God's honest truth. Out of those 3, that's the one that I want to play.
Well, you're not going to like the Hollow Knight one. And the other one's a remake, and you don't like it anyway. So, in a shock to absolutely fucking nobody.
The most. Why? Because it is a genuine new game. It's not a sequel. It's not a remake. It's a genuine new game. It has potential to become a new IP if it's successful. And it's based on a series that I really love. Okay? So that's the game I want to play the absolute most. So we're not playing it. No, I'm just kidding. That one we're going to play. We're
Ugh, boo.
going to play Chronos, okay? 100%. We're doing that. We're starting Chronos next week, all right? Now, I don't even know. Chronos is not on Game Pass, right? I think you have to buy it. I don't even know. Is it a full-priced game?
Didn't that factor into your decision? Or did Daddy Ryan just tell you to play it so that's good enough for you?
Is it not on Steam?
Dude, how the fuck should I know? I'm supposed to be watching you. Aren't you the video game wizard? The fuck do I know?
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I searched for the wrong thing. Oh,
He's as funny as cancer. You got that shit right.
Okay, so it's $60 on Steam. I don't know if it'll be cheaper somewhere else. All right, so I'm going to get Chronos: The New Dawn, and I'm going to play that next week. It comes out September 5th. Okay, so let's take a look. What day is that next week? That is Tuesday. All right, so starting Tuesday of next week, we will be starting Chronos: The New Dawn. All right, that will be a playthrough. That will be next week. All right. Now,
okay.
I want to make something clear before I announce the other game. If I start playing one or both of either of these games that we're going to play, and it just doesn't work out, maybe Chronos sucks, right? It might. You never know. We might start playing this game, even though Bloober Team just had a big hit with Silent Hill 2 Remake. Maybe this one will suck. Okay, maybe it will. Oh, wait a minute. September 5th is Friday, you're saying? Hold on.
Silent Hill 2 Remake was so good.
Hold on. You're right. So September 5th is Friday. Okay, fair enough. September 5th is next Friday. Thank you for correcting me there, Big Mac. I'm stupid. I was looking at the wrong month. Okay, so starting on Friday, September 5th, Chronos: The New Dawn will begin as a playthrough on this channel. But again, if any of these games or either of these games that I'm playing end up not working out, what if Chronos sucks, right? We don't have to commit to fully playing it. It's not like it was back in the day where, oh no, I have no money. I can't afford a game. I have to buy, if I buy a game, I have to commit. I must 100% this game no matter what. No, that's not the case whatsoever. I want you all to understand that, okay? In this case, we can try a game, and if it doesn't work, we don't have to finish it. But I will hope that this game is good, and we will play through it and finish it. It's a horror game. I haven't played a horror game in a while now. Like, when was even the last horror game that I played? I
Luto, that you just played?
don't even recall.
Ludo, that you just played?
Okay, so let's set that in stone. Excuse me.
I mean, it was a psychological horror game, but like horror game nonetheless. You literally just played it like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, no.
Or a few weeks ago. Excuse
Friday,
me.
September 5th, Chronos: The New Dawn begins as the daytime stream, okay? It'll be good. Now, what's the other game I'm playing? Well, let's see. We got Metal Gear Solid Delta. We have Hollow Knight Silk Song. Only one can win. Only one can become a playthrough on DSP Gaming, and the other will either have to wait or will never be played ever. Oh, think about that. So taking a look at the situation, all right, I'm going to be honest. I at first was thinking one thing, but then I listened to your feedback, and I came to a conclusion, all right? 100%, I had in my head that I was going to play one of those two games. And then when I talked about this a few days ago, I started seeing different kinds of reactions. I started seeing people say stuff in the chat. I started seeing comments on videos. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that people felt that way. Okay, really? So, you know, listening to that feedback and trying to do what's right for what my viewers want, we are going to play. Ready? Oh, I received a tip. Hold on. I just received a tip. Let me take a quick look at it. For Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake. If you're still on the fence about it, I hope you take the... Okay?
I'm trying to skip without
Someone
skipping it.
suggested something to me, and it was intriguing. Here's what they said. They said, are you aware that there are other content creators? Here's what they do. If they're indecisive about what to do on a stream, they'll actually throw it to the audience, but what they'll do, listen to this, they'll say, hey, here's what we do. Today, if you want this game, support the stream, and in your support, in the message, tell me what game you want. So let's say, for example, we're trying to decide between Metal Gear Solid Delta and Hollow Knight Silk Song, right? So I would say, well, today when you contribute to the stream, in your message, say which game you want. I'll start a running tally of what support each game's getting, and by the end of the day, that determines what game I'm going to be playing, right? So
that would be really stupid. Like you collect all, yeah, sure, that day you collect all that money, and then you get the game, and then nobody supports it, and you drop it.
For example, I think someone showed me a suggestion of this. Like there's a sports streamer. I have no clue who they are. I actually don't even ever seen them before.
Yeah, they said this the other day, that people give money for certain things.
In your contribution, say what you want. I'll tally it up all day. I'll have a running total.
I knew he liked that idea. He got really excited.
And then at the end of the day,
you know, the idea that's for charity, you know, for charity.
End of the late stream, I'll let you know what game had the most support. Now, although I do think this could be an excellent fundraising tactic, Let's be honest. There's some people out there who have said, I outright will pay for Metal Gear Solid Delta because I really want to see you play it. And then
Nobody has said this.
there's other people who are saying, I will outright pay.
What, both of your whales? Then just ask fucking Daddy Ryan and Iron Cuck what they want. But wait, I thought they don't control the stream. But now you're saying that people do.
For Hollow Knight Silksong, because you didn't play Hollow Knight, and I'm dying to see Silksong. I want to see you play it. So this might actually bring people out to support a playthrough before I've even done the playthrough.
He could play all three without asking anybody for anything. He could play all three games and not ask anybody for a dime until the day he plays them. And then he can say, whatever two games get the most support, that's what we're playing. He could do all of this without asking anyone for anything.
Wait a minute. You could raise money for something and you didn't even do it? Really? This is fascinating. This is a fascinating idea, and I didn't even come up with it. This is something,
Yeah, for charity. This is really gross, dude.
This is very interesting. All right?
This is gross.
So here's what we're going to do, all right?
You're going to paywall the paywall? Okay, that's yucky.
Hey, Matt says, you get a troll who donates $100 to purposely play the most boring game, and although you get the $100, which is great, now you might get overall less support for the totality of the stream that you're...
Correct, retard. Yeah, they'll give you $11 billion to play Silksong, and then when you quit it in 2 sessions...
I do. There you go. Here's what we're going to do, all right? Today... It's so good. Today, when you support the streams, all right? Like, for example, right now, if you're a super chat, or if you're...
Oh, so he's not going to tell you the second one until you give him a big bunch of money.
You're going to tip, or even if you're going to give some subs, all right? When you do it, I want you to tell me either in the body of your contribution...
No, Phil hasn't commented about him buying the coffee or whatever for the chick, the early bird chick or whatever. I don't think he said anything about it. I mean, I've skipped a little bit, but not much.
Or in chat.
He's not going to say anything about it.
I want you to tell me, do you like this idea? Say, yes, Phil, I like the idea of having financial goals for certain playthroughs, and you should do that. If you don't like the idea, in your contribution, I want you to tell me that you don't like the idea and you don't want me to ever do it, okay? So first, I want you to pay me to tell me if you even like the idea of having to raise funds.
This is really gross. This is, ugh.
Since you pick a playthrough. And then later on, I want you to again contribute for a playthrough before it even happens, and it may not even happen. For the record, I'm just messing with all of you. I'm not going to do any of this, okay? At least not now. I have no plans on doing any of this at all, okay? Brian says, Chronos the New Dawn got delayed. Let's double check that. I did not want to click that. What did I just click? Chronos the New Dawn, wrong. It's listed as September 5th, 2025. The game will unlock in approximately 8 days. It did not get delayed. That's baloney. Okay. I'll also double check. I'll search on Google just to confirm, but it doesn't look like it got delayed. It looks like you're full of crap.
No, it still says September 5th. So as far as I see, it didn't get delayed. Excuse me.
No, it is not. Even Google AI says why I'm happening, or why this is happening, okay? $11.63 from Cyber. Here's the thing. I wasn't going to play Homefront the Revolution.
So money.
You see the playthrough that 2 people paid to have happen and no one really wants. I want it to be content you guys all want to see, you know? A few tips have come in. Let's see here. The Dark Knight Rises tipped $1.50. Says, here's a tip for Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake. Give it a try. Silksong will mostly be gameplay-oriented without much story. I'm more interested in Delta. Also, Silksong before Hollow Knight. I recommend Metal Gear Solid 3 and try Silksong after you play the original first. That's an interesting take. I actually didn't hear that one yet. That maybe I just shouldn't play Silksong because I never played the first game. And so I should just... All right, minimum of 2 slots each. Maybe 4 if I play them twice a week. Okay? So now you're going from 10 slots down to either 8 or 6. Okay? You see what I'm getting at here? Now I'm adding another 2 games to the rotation, right? The problem here that I'm having is if I don't play a game enough, no one will be happy, right? Let's say I take on all 3 new games, but I'm only playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, Silksong, Chronos, GTA 4, and Suikoden 2 only like once a week, or maybe a couple games get 2 streams, but most only get 1. Everyone's going to be disappointed because they're going to say that's not enough. It's a new release. We don't want to watch you play 2-3 hours of a game a week. We need more than that.
Right. I'm totally just messing with you. Like Tyson just said, yeah, I'm totally messing with you. As he saw both of his chats fucking revolt, then he goes, oh, I'm just messing with you guys. I'm not really going to do it unless it's okay if I do it. He was dipping his toe in the water to see how everybody would, feel about it.
We want progress, right? So that's the thing. And the other thing is there's a lot of new games coming out at the end of September into October that I'm going to have to start playing. I have to finish whatever games I'm starting now by the 3rd to 4th week of September. I can't have a playthrough going 2 months. I can't right now. I have to actually get through these games, so I have to be playing them a significant amount. So that's why I don't think that it's...
I don't think he wants to play Silk Song either, so I don't know why we're doing this song and dance. Like, it clearly looks like something that he would struggle with greatly. So I don't really understand what we're... Someone's name in the chat is Crimp's financial advisor. Why are you being so confusing to your audience? Seems like you really want people to pay to vote. This is cringe. Derailing his own stream. I think it's about your attitude and how you approach the game.
Gonna work. The way
his both of his chats just fucking revolted on him.
I see it as this. All right. Perhaps it makes more sense to take on less to start. And then if we actually get through stuff faster and we end up having time for it, then we take on what we didn't play. Okay. So let's say I decide, I'm not deciding yet, but let's say I decide I'm going to play Silk Song and we're going to skip Metal Gear Solid Delta. Well, maybe we play Silk Song, we play Chronos, we play GTA 4.
This is so absolutely exhausting.
We play Suikoden N2, and we play Truck Sim and CVS 2 for a whole week to 2 weeks. We look at the progress. We see how it goes. If we're pretty far into those games and we end up beating a couple of them by the middle of September, maybe then I can take on Metal Gear Solid Delta, right? But taking them all on and then getting stuck in the middle of so many games and never finishing anything, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm just being honest with all of you. I've been there and done that. Did you know? Many years ago this happened, okay? So many games were coming out in such a rapid pace. There was a time when every single stream, for a week, I think it was like a 6-day streaming week, every single stream was a different game. It took me 3 to 4 months to actually complete the games. I'm serious. And people were very upset with me. They were like, Phil, people already beat these games months ago. Any hype behind them is long gone. Sorry, but that's why.
And you're still doing this. You just finished Donkey Kong. Like, you've known about this for months and you haven't done anything to change it.
This is happening, right?
And here's the thing, whether he plays one or the other, it doesn't fucking matter. It just really doesn't fucking matter.
So, okay.
But he dipped his toe in the water, which is what he was trying to do to see how people would feel about paying to vote for the game. That did not go well for him. So he sees that now. You see that little fucking smug little smirk got wiped right the fuck off his stupid slow face.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm about to make my decision, okay? And this decision is not my original decision. I had something that originally I wanted to do. But
so now you're going to do one and not the other. There's only 2 choices here, sir, not 17.
Listened to you and your feedback this week, all the things that you guys reached out and told me. And you
I
said,
didn't give you any feedback. That's for fucking sure.
This and this and this. And I said, oh, okay, I'll listen. So I've been listening all week. And now finally, based on listening, I've made a definitive decision. The game that I will be playing will be Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yes.
Shocker.
I'm playing Metal Gear Solid Delta starting tomorrow. And there is no podcast tomorrow. We'll do a half-an-hour hangout, and then we will get maximum gameplay of Metal Gear Solid Delta starting tomorrow on the first stream.
Which is already what he knew he wanted to do. He already knew this.
4 hours of Metal Gear Solid Delta on the first stream. So there you go. And you might say, well, why are you doing that? Because so many people reached out to me this week, basically, and said, no, really, like, even though...
So the whales told him. So Daddy Ryan and Iron Cuck want Metal Gear and, what is it, Chronos? Yeah.
We're well aware you suck at Metal Gear, and I admit I suck at Metal Gear, right? The classics, for sure. Metal Gear Solid 5 I actually did good at. Every other game I sucked at. Every other Metal Gear I've been terrible at, okay?
Yeah, but Daddy Ryan or Iron Cuck want you to play it.
People have an actual nostalgic feeling for my playthroughs of Metal Gear Solid. Even though they were so bad, they actually kind of spawned the creation of this is how you don't play. The Metal Gear Solid playthroughs actually
Big ups, Evil AJ.
began a negative feeling against me on the internet because people started to look at my content and say, man, this guy literally just always blames everything else. He never takes responsibility. Look at him insulting Hideo Kojima. Now, the thing is, I wasn't serious about that. Purposefully, when I played these games.
Yeah, he still blames everything but himself.
My idea was, I'm going to be so offensive towards Kojima and the games because I know that these games have such a crazy fan base that hopefully this will blow up. But I didn't think it was going to blow up the way that it did. And
blah, blah, blah,
get caught
blah.
up on everything. And then it's going to be a major stream. And I'm
Rent free. Oh, Evil AJ. Oh, yeah. This is how you don't play. Yeah. Rent free.
I mean, probably you guys are going to want more Metal Gear again, right? That's my take. It's like you guys are going to probably want Metal Gear right away again. So we'll probably do another stream of Metal Gear. And then probably that night we'll do American Truck Sim. Okay. Then Monday, we'll probably go back to say Suikoden N2. And then probably Monday night, we'll do possibly a night stream of something that you guys want. Now, what would it be? Maybe it could be GTA 4. Okay? We could do that. And then what I want to do is I want to balance all these new releases over the course of next week. And then on Friday, September 5th, we'll bring Chronos, The New Dawn into the mix. Potentially, I could get really far. If let's say I do Metal Gear tomorrow, Metal Gear Sunday, Metal Gear like Tuesday, I could get really far into the game because it's not a long game, right? Metal Gear Solid Delta. Well, Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm trying to remember how long the game actually is.
Sir?
My original playthrough was 73 videos. My second run was 71 videos.
Jesus Christ. There shouldn't be 71 videos about anything.
So, not that long. If you do the math, night stream every night.
We are officially, the face is so dented. We are officially out of skip juice.
So we may
I have done all I can to get us through this as quickly as possible.
Maybe once in a while we'll do a Sweet Code End stream as a night stream instead. We'll see. Let's get to next week before we lock all of this in stone. But that's what we're doing. All right. So tomorrow it all begins again. Metal Gear Solid Delta here on DSP Gaming. I hope that you will be here for the hilarity and the fun. If people actually put their money where their mouth is, all right? And what I mean by that is people
give me a lot of money. You don't have to say what I mean by that is.
Really this week seemed upset that I may not play this. And we're like, oh, we're going to support it, right? If you actually do support Metal Gear, we may hit enough goals to actually do DSP Tries It, the Flight of Beers taste test on tomorrow night's late stream after CVS 2 ends. We might actually be able to get to it. Right now, we're at 24 out of 30 goals. If we hit these goals, we'll do it. But we have to hit the goals. Okay?
Sounds like you have to hit the goal and exceed the goal.
Let's do it. In fact, right now, why don't we get some support for my decision? Because I know you all really like my decision, right? You're all very pleased with the decision that I just
This is really gross today, y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but this shit is really gross today.
made. So why not support the stream right now?
Why don't you just let them make the decision? Just let them make the decision on whether or not they want to give you any money. And if they don't, that's okay. And if they do, that's great. And say thank you. And be nice. And just carry on, dude.
Why not send our first...
Or if you're going to ask, like, okay, I guess you can. Ask and then move on. Don't sit here. Don't sit here and go, give me some super chats. And then just make people, give me some tips. Give me some whatever. And then just sit here for 45 seconds of fucking silence.
Sub of the day. Why
He wants support for making a decision. You are correct.
don't we get some subs over on Kick right now? I see some of you over there who are supporters.
He's being way too grubby and gross. This is
Why
gross
not send
today.
some subs? How about some...
Like, this is a new low. Like, even for this fucking guy. I've been following this fucking guy for like 3 years or something, a little over 3 years. This is yucky.
memberships on YouTube. How about a super chat or a tip in celebration that we will be starting Metal Gear Solid Delta tomorrow right here on DSP Gaming? No? No, oh no, King.
That was such a sad, dry laugh. Like, nothing popped up, like no super chats or memberships. No, nothing popped up. I'm funny, right? Like, this is like, we're all having a good time.
King Ferb, I learned my lesson. King Ferb says, if they're putting their money where their mouth is, why don't you just do Metal Gear Solid all day tomorrow? Because I learned my lesson.
Really? What lesson would that be, sir?
All right. I can't play these new releases all day on release day.
This really is like sad, like attempt at like seeking validation. Old man Jenkins. I agree. He wants people to tell him how smart and funny he is and validate him, but in the form of paying. I get, yeah, AJ, my soul is dying.
There's a few exceptions. Maybe a game like Elden Ring or something like that.
Please, for the love of God, give me $5 so I think you like me. Please. This is so humiliating. Like, I could hear that in the back of in the back of his voice.
Yeah, but I tried it the last 2 times.
You guys like me, right? I'm funny. My mom says I'm the most handsomest boy at school.
That I played a new release all day on release day. the second stream didn't do well. Remember? Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mafia, and there was another one this year too. There were 3 times this year I did it. Every single time I did it, I paid for it. People don't want it
And other people didn't pay for it. Get fucked, nerd.
all day. They'll take a big major stream, and like I said, tomorrow.
This much begging can only mean the money is drying up and he's starting to worry. Oh, for sure. Don't let him fool you. Remember, in a couple of days or weeks when he tells you that everything is great and everything is good, remember when he said, give me some money for making a decision. Give me some money for making a decision. And he better hope that all the fucking whales don't fucking blow their load today. Bro's got a marathon in 2 days where he wants minimum $1,000. So I hope Daddy Ryan is going to get a check on Friday.
Because I'm not doing a podcast, we're going to get like 3 to 4 hour chunk of Metal Gear in. People will like that. But people don't want Metal Gear all day long. People want
How do you know that?
variety. So we will do variety. We'll continue with that.
There's a limit on variety, dude.
Let's see here. MVL Roy, how you doing? Good morning. All right. So guys, we're about to end the show. Reminder, so here's today's schedule. Right after this show ends, it's going to be GTA 4 with mods, and we're going to try to get as far as we can in the story, maybe finish it today. I doubt we'll finish it today, but we'll be in prime position to actually wrap up the story. Okay? We'll see. Maybe we can wrap up the story. Fair enough? Then, on the night stream tonight, it's going to be Chill with Phil. We're just going to do a random stream tonight.
Is Iviga here? Maybe he's in Discord. Is he gonna stream the Chill with Phil tonight?
We just hang out, okay? We just hang out and have a good time together, enjoy each other's company. Perhaps, since it is a Chill with Phil stream, perhaps if it unlocks tonight, because I don't know if it does, maybe I'll get Metal Gear Solid Delta and I'll load it and we'll load it up and do the graphic settings and stuff. We won't play it. We'll actually boot it up and get it all set up for tomorrow. We could do that. Because if it comes out tonight at 9 p.m., I mean, my stream ends around 9:30. But maybe we could even, like set that up ahead of time and stuff like that, right? That could be cool.
Be bored with Phil is more accurate.
Okay.
It's true.
Ian says, well, I like the podcast. I'm not going to celebrate it being skipped for new games. I hear you, Ian. I'm never going to get rid of the podcast. I'm not. I love the podcast, but I do feel like doing it every single day, it was getting tired. And the truth is, tomorrow I'm not doing a podcast, but I'm still going to hang out with people for a half an hour before we play Metal Gear. On Friday, even though I'm not doing a podcast, I'm still going to have an hour intro for the Mega Man Marathon. It serves the same purpose. It's just shorter. Okay, so if you want it, come by and hang out anyway. It's not that just because there's no
Yeah, come by and give me some money anyway.
formal podcast doesn't mean you can't come hang out with me, right? And tonight,
variety is another word for erratic. This is very true.
hey, Chill with Phil.
It's just he thinks that this is the best way to get the most money out of people. I have to play something different every time I stream. Because GTA people will give me money for GTA, but they won't come give it again, so I can't play it right away again. I have to play something else. And this is what he thinks maximizes the money that he's getting, obviously. Because if he didn't think this was working, he wouldn't do it.
The entire night stream tonight is just hanging out, okay?
Oh, boy. Hello, sir? Sir?
Metal Gear Acid, no, I never played Metal Gear Acid. I'm aware that it existed, but I never played it. Narwhal Gaming, nah, he says, why don't you play these games? We have to be sure that by that final week of September, thing is on the Chill with Phil tonight. I don't know if I want to do that or not.
There you go. Come hang out, bring your wallets.
What I want to do tonight. I just want to hang out and let's see where the night takes us. If people have topics to talk about.
That's kind of weird. Let's hang out and see where the night takes us. Like, that kind of sounds like we're going on a date. I don't like that. Like, come on, baby, relax. Just let me roofie your drink and let's see where the night takes us. And then, like, brown chicken, brown cow. You're like, whoa, what is happening?
Whatever comes up and I talk about, great. If we get to a point where we're like, all right, well, we'll do some reacting, then maybe we will. So it's a possibility. It's not a lock, but it's a maybe. Ben Johnson did a $2 super chat. He says, American Arcadia on Steam playing. What in the holy hell does that mean? I have no idea.
Skipperoonie Dooney.
Thank you, Satan. Satan says, hope you have a hell of a time playing Metal Gear Solid Delta. Thank you, Satan. All right, guys, I'm about to end the show. Can we get halfway to the goal before the end? We are a mere like $10-something away. Can we hit 70?
You gonna beg this hard for $10, and you're more than $10 away, by the way.
$5 right now to end the podcast. That way we only have to raise the other half during the GTA part to hit the goal. Can we do it right?
Oh, are you? Is he worried that GTA won't hit the goal? Is that what this is? That GTA won't hit the goal
right now?
Okay.
We get our first sub on Kick. We had 0 support from Kick this morning. 0.
Oh, and by the way, you're not like $5 or $10 away. You're $17 away, but it's okay if you can't math.
And I'm getting tired of looking over there and seeing a big goose egg. I'm getting very frustrated. You understand me?
He tries to bring it, he tries to reel it in with that laugh, but you know that laugh is bullshit. You know he's legitimately mad.
Let's get some Kick support.
What did you just make
right now.
Did you just make a fist at people?
Delta. Thank you, Satan.
Did you
All right,
just
guys, I'm about to end the show. Can we get halfway to the goal before the end? We are a mere like $10-something away.
17, but it's okay, you're retarded.
Okay. Can we hit $75 right now to end the podcast? That way we only have to raise the other half during the GTA part to hit the goal. Can we do it right now? Can we get our first sub on Kick? We had 0 support from Kick this morning. 0. And I'm getting tired of looking over there and seeing a big goose egg. I'm getting very frustrated. You understand me?
Watch this. He like shakes his fist. What is this? What? What is this? What the fuck?
Let's get some Kick support.
Okay, then get it, my
Right
guy.
now.
Godspeed to you, sir. Fuck. Oh my god.
Bookworm, that's not true. Bookworm says the problem is Hollow Knight didn't get support the first time.
This guy walks up to me and slaps my ass. Well, this guy wouldn't do it, but I understand what you mean, but I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm a southpaw with a mean hook. Do you want to eat your own fucking teeth?
He's not going to play it a second time. How can he play Silk Song without playing the original first Logic? That I thought, am I misremembering? I thought that I played Hollow Knight during a marathon. Did I not? In which case, it's not like the game got no support. Like, I don't think so. It was during a marathon. I could be wrong, but I swear that I had, wasn't it like a Halloween marathon? And I played it for a segment? I don't remember. Maybe you remember better than me, because I know I only played it.
Trust me, we all, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Once.
We
Yeah,
all
I know.
remember better than you, dude. Right? Ooh, how intimidating. Fucking look out. Got a
Yeah, but
badass over here.
Please share them, because I personally don't remember.
And I don't know about you guys, but that really made me want to go right to Kick, make an account, and give him money. To have a fucking boomer geriatric fist shaking at me like that, like I'm some kind of piece of shit.
I did play it, but people were bored when I was playing it. It's that Metroidvania curse. It really is. There's tons of great games that are Metroidvania games. And return on Sunday. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you'll still hang out with me and enjoy all the stuff between now and Sunday. But in the meantime, peace out, be safe, and I'll see you then.
Oh my God. Like absolutely just.
I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about. Peace out.
I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about. Probably not.
Okay. Alrighty, folks. So I'm going to go on break. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let's do, for GTA, we have to have this be a different color. Hold on. Let's change this.
My teeth wouldn't be looking like Cypress TV. His would. Nah.
Go to no saturation. There we are. No saturation.
Did you just slap my ass? It's like, nah, I don't know. No, I'm not a physically violent individual. And here's the thing, he wouldn't do that anyway. The worst thing that's ever happened to me has been I've gotten really, really terrible pickup lines that I'm sad to admit that some of them have worked.
$2 tip came in here.
So,
Hold on.
That's about the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
What's your history with Harvest Moon? It's topical to ask because the new Story of Seasons remake came out today. It's a remake of a DS game. Did you ever enjoy the games? I think it could be a good chill stream. Zero experience with Harvest Moon. Never played one. Never seen one. I know what it is. I know the series. Never played it at all. So actually, if I ever do play it, it would be my first ever exposure to the franchise. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the tip. All right. I'm going to go on break.
He'd smack Mr. Toxic's ass. And if that's what they want to do, you know what? Who could stand in the way of true love? I would never stand in the way.
When I come back from break, excuse me, it will be 2.5 straight hours of GTA 4 with no other interruptions. All right. It'll be
2.5 hours. Oh, yeah. God, he's only going to play the game for 2.5 hours. Oh, yeah, he's got to take his 20-minute fucking shit, jerk off, pull Hogan's drink, whatever the fuck he does, break.
Fun gameplay. I hope that you
figure Phil would prefer slapping Mr. Toxic's ass. Yep, that's true.
You guys will stick
Probably
around.
True.
Enjoy some highlight clips.
For more reasons than one, really.
In the meantime, and here we go.
I have no cake. Don't even waste time trying to smack my ass. She'll just hit me in the spine. So Mr. Toxic's got more cake than I do, so
Does Ogre want to fight me? Probably.
Who, by the way, makes their own clip montage? DSP Funny Memorable Moments, and it's his own fucking playlist. How are you gonna make your own fucking playlist of like funny moments? Isn't that stuff that like people that like you are supposed to do? Like they put together clips or something like that. Yeah, mini breaks and begs and bands and updating the leaderboard and all that other kind of shit. Anyway, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. It was a fun time. It was a good time. He isn't doing a podcast tomorrow. I don't know at this moment what my schedule looks like tomorrow, as I'm unfortunately not looking at it right now. But we'll find something to do. We'll make fun of him. We got to catch up on all the shit that he'll do for the rest of today. We'll catch up on that tomorrow. And we'll go through his 45-minute not cast, and we will do that. And I want to figure out what we want to do to try to get ourselves through the marathon on Friday, because I don't want to watch him play Mega Man for 11 billion hours. Maybe we will jump back and forth between like other clips of other things that we want to watch, like the 666 thing with Rich from Review Tech or whatever. Maybe we'll just find something else to do while we peek in on the marathon, and maybe we'll like switch back and forth. If he gets toxic or shitty on the marathon, we'll watch it, and then when it gets boring, we'll fuck off and go watch, something else. So I appreciate everybody for hanging out. It was a good time. We will do it again tomorrow. I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you have not done that. But if you don't want to, like always, it's fine, because I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. Please, as always, stay toxic, my friends. Big ups, everybody.
In your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keeping fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laugh so loud, you know what I mean. From chill to wild, she flips the switch. Toxie's got that magic glitch. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie's stream is a whole obsession. She don't play games, she plays your brain. Witty and quick with that sugar and flame. One voice note and you're hooked for real. Can't see her, but you feel what you feel. No filters, no fake, she's the realest around. Her laugh hits hard like a beat downtown. Every stream's a party, lights off, sound high. You don't need a face when you know you can fly. She's the girl next door with a mystery twist. Dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And and the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's a voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark, she's the fire, she's a spark. Not about the views or clout, she's what real fun's all about. Toxie on the mic and a queen unseen, but her energy's loud and her talk is clean. Feel the beat, hear her laugh, raise your hands. She's the minstrel everyone understands. No camera, no face, just light. Toxie's taking over your night. Toxie, just a voice, but you feel